Okay, hello YouTube. Yes, so I'm here again today. So yeah, today is PRX versus Fnatic. Alright.
What in the hell were you thinking? Like, why? Why any of this? In this tournament, I am not seeing it. I am not seeing it from PRX. They're solving so many difficult circumstances.
It feels like when they won that trophy, it was like a thing just
Guys,
clicked.
we're the real thing.
Yeah, it just clicked, and like it's they can go for the risk, but there's just so much confidence there. And even in those intense games, they still manage to pull off those big round wins, and that is huge, especially against teams like G2.
Yeah, you can see how close that scoreline was. This was the most that PRX have been tested at a global event this year, in my opinion. I think that this game, they really nearly lost it. They got pushed to the edge. There was a lot of rounds that they shouldn't have won, but they showed such great faith in themselves, such confidence, no matter the situation, to still make an attempt and come back into it. And they apply so much pressure to any opponent that make it impossible for both the viewer, you, to count them out, but also for themselves to ever believe they're really gonna lose a round or lose a game.
I think that is just one of the reasons why we might close 2025 saying that PRX is the best team in the world.
Could very well be, and also one of the reasons why is Forsaken. Got to talk about it, right? He's trying to go for a second MVP bracelet, Bea. You know, maybe could very well.
Alright, let's go.
Had a name engraved in the back. I cannot
Also, YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Alright.
Give any clues, but Forsaken would look amazing wearing both of the bracelets.
That'd be pretty hardcore.
I think that at the beginning, Yinsu asked him if he brought it. I think that she asked in the press conference, and he said he didn't bring it. I think that we should send someone to get it, because I think that he should, on the finals, just walk on with one bracelet, and if he wins again, just wear both. That is very cold-blooded.
Yeah, but what is he doing, Mimi, that is kind of putting him in that MVP conversation? I mean, obviously stats look great for him, but it just feels like it's the sum of all the parts with this guy.
It's really the same stuff we've been talking about for years, and that's why I want to laud the consistency. This is a player who plays a lot of roles. It's mainly the controller these days, but he's fragging on all of them, who you put in a clutch and you always have faith that he has a strong chance to win it. He's also now doing so much more to support the team, stepping up as a leader both emotionally and in the IGLing, and I think you have to laud him for a lot of the growth that PRX has had and not throwing the advantage rounds as much and being a more mature team who's less likely to choke and fall apart mentally when games stop going their way. His growth has been PRX's growth, and I think that's why when PRX is thriving, there's such an easy argument for him to be an MVP.
When you're playing against PRX,
It's true though, he has been MVP like
at the beginning of the round. You do not want to find
for the
something.
last two games, I think.
You don't want him to find you either. That is a duel that most likely you are not going to win. But later in the round, when things get tense, when we get into those circumstances, the player that you do not want to see is Forsaken. He has everything in his power to win a 1v5.
I'm not gonna lie to you though, I think about all 5 members of PRX, and I'm like, do I?
Yeah.
they're just so damn good, and they're so consistent, and they're so clutch.
Yeah.
That's scary to play against.
I think it's also very funny and a bit rich from the buy, saying like, oh, G2 will find like a small opportunity and they would do this and that's you. I'd be like, seriously?
Like my guy.
Seriously, the buy. You are insane. How can you say that about another team?
Yeah, they also have a style that I think is so exploitative of the way
Just
that
saying,
Fnatic
YouTube, I
likes to play. They're
completely
so willing on
forgot
the
that
defense to, like,
today
just
has
go
a
aggressive
match.
and take a risk to flush alert player.
Yeah.
They are going to be trying to, I think they're going to be trying to bully Doma and Kron and try and flush them out on every time that Fnatic is playing on this attack, and they're so good at doing so. And even when those fights don't go their way, it comes down to the clutches. You think that they can win those as well. This is a team that is always just needling at you, always pushing, testing, seeing how far they can go. They're a team that will never respect you unless you demand respect.
And also, one of the things that Boser also told us the other day is that they pracked against PRX a lot for this tournament, and now they thought that maybe that wasn't that great of an idea.
Yeah, I mean, potentially that could come back to bite them in the butt. We'll find out. But now it's time for the results of our MasterCard fan poll. Earlier, we asked you lovely people which team is making that run straight to the grand finals. And shocker! Oh my stars!
Who could have seen that coming?
It's PRX. You chose. I mean, clearly it's a time zone thing, right?
Yeah, maybe? Time's an argument?
No,
No?
I agree. They're right. 62.4% of people are correct.
Hey, you can't argue those results, and you can't argue with PRX. Just for what they have brought to the table this year alone, and really just what the team
Exactly.
has brought throughout the course of Valorant as a sport. But up until this point, it really has been an incredible thing to watch. Let's actually take a look, though, at the predictions. See what the rest of us thought regarding our Preds and who we think is going to come out with the... Oh, it's a Valorant Champions guarantee.
But why wouldn't it be? It's PRX, the team who everyone expects to be winning this tournament against Fnatic, who, well, should be playing a close game and are in the unfortunate situation of having a last-minute substitution.
16-10.
I think
Okay.
it would be crazy to expect Fnatic to win in
Mitchman,
this game.
16-8.
Do it with a sub, if they could do it given the circumstances, it would be yet
They're
another
winning.
testament, as we've
Mimi
had so many
inside show,
testaments before,
18-8
to
and
how
16-10.
damn good Fnatic is, how incredible their system is, but this is going to be an incredible challenge.
All right, well, folks, this is it. The pressure is on. And of course, winners today are going to be moving on to our upper final. And on one step closer to the trophy, it's going to be W Gaming PRX facing off against the glory of EMEA. It is Fnatic as they take to the stage and look to hoist themselves further in the competition. And then after that, we have MIBR, Mabir, going up against the Nurge and RG. Day 14 of Champions Paris starts right now.
No, he was pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Oh, I need to mute that. Sorry, guys. Oh,
If you're a doubter and you're seeing our work, you're probably so sad right now. But this is us. This is MIBR.
MIBR is a great team, led by my good friend Verno, my ex-teammate. He's so talented, and I'm not expecting an easy game.
It was like a tough loss for us against NRG the last time we played them. We just want to take that revenge.
Verno, it's nothing personal. It's just straight business.
And now Divine can take away their guns. One round is going to make the difference. Full 3v3 as PRX want to square up towards it. Divine rains down that ledge, and it's PRX who survive.
Beating a team like G2 early in the playoff definitely helps
you
a
stop.
lot.
Just constant magic moments from PRX.
But coming
Sorry guys, my auntie is
it's gonna
always...
be Fnatic, it's not gonna be easy as well.
It's really important for us to win this match because we're gonna be in top 4 and we're gonna go upper final. Historically, whenever we go upper final, we went to grand final.
Oh no.
Gotta bring memories from Toronto.
PRX do it all!
Hopefully we could repeat the same storyline.
Denying the greatest team of all time!
Last time when we faced against them, we played bad as a team. I have still nightmares
No
about
way.
that game. I don't want to take my revenge.
Last time we faced each other in Toronto, we didn't manage to 3-0 you guys. This time, I'm looking forward to 2-0 you guys.
We will finish what we started.
Okay, let's go. Woo.
It's a rematch of Masters Toronto, and at that fateful event, it was PRX who hoisted their first trophy, global trophy, over their heads. But on the other side to that, Fnatic do not want to allow history to repeat itself. They want to punch their ticket to the big event.
Fnatic is the only team in Valorant's history who has won back-to-back global tournaments. For PRX, beating this team, knocking them down to the lower bracket, just another step on their path to repeat that accolade, to try and go back to back themselves and win here in Paris.
One more win and Fnatic will make it further than they ever have in Champions after 5 years of competing in the best tournament of the year. So let's take a look at the map, Vito. Looks like Bind is going to be the first round that PRX is going to choose. Love a double duelist, I understand, but this opens a big question to what Doma is going to be doing. I was saying to you, Alex, the usage of the deco coming in from Fnatic, I don't think it's something that you can learn in 5 minutes, which is probably what Doma has had.
I don't think so.
And that loss to MIBR was a rough one for Fnatic. I think something like 13-4, 13-5 that they fell apart there. So I am really
Honestly, put Doma on the race. I'd be so down to see that.
I mean, that would be...
That's a throwback.
Can he do that?
Yeah, he used to.
He can do that. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Sorry.
I haven't watched this guy since like 2021 Champions, back when he was a Tier 1 player. Do you know a lot about like what he's been up to in Tier 2? Any expectations you can set for what we could see for Doma?
As I was saying, he is going to be playing in Ascension. They're playing in the Northeast League with the Enterprise. He's been very good. I think that he always has been. He's been keeping a very, very good level, and I think it's always been on the back of the heads for Fnatic for anything that they have needed. He's been flexible. He's played not every smokes. I think that there's no Astra, no Harbor, no shenanigans like that. But he's been a flexible player for when you need something else, or when you need another initiator, or when you need to play the Killjoy as well. You can always rely on Doma. But to me, if I think of Doma, I can only think of two agents. One is Sky, and the other one's Raze.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, a testament of the time when he was last playing in Tier 1, that was the agent pool. This is a scary map pool, I think, for Fnatic. You start on the Bind. 6-0 streak right now for PRX here, including smacking Shilai on this map earlier in Champions. They haven't played the Haven for PRX here at Champs, but they were great on this domestically. They play that DRX style comp with the Waylay and the Yoru, although I was very impressed with Fnatic's game planning to deal with that composition for DRX. So they should be prepared, but PRX, I think, is maybe even scarier than DRX in playing the double duelist.
It is scarier, but we always say the same, you know, like the first time that you play against PRX is the worst one. Like, it is so much happening in the server. The players are so good. Many of the things, most of the things, you are not going to expect. But Fnatic has a lot of experience. Yes, this is one of the toughest opponents, if not the toughest opponent in the tournament. But this is no news for Fnatic.
The one issue is that I think Doma, he's never played against PRX. It will be his first time. His first time back on a stage this big. Remember, when he was playing at Champs, it was the COVID era. No fans, not an arena of this size. Now stepping into the ring against Valorant's best team. But he's got teammates he can rely on. He has players who have been excellent at this level for so long. So I'm looking for guys like Kron, like Kayak, to step up today and help Fnatic to stay in this.
Well, there you see the little double duelist coming out for PRX there, but you said before, Bea, is he going to learn the Tejo in 5 minutes?
The thing is, like, the entire of the protocols of Fnatic, again, if this would have been maybe 3 days ago or like a couple of days ago, I can understand them trying something else, but this happened last night. So, you know, flying Doma in, I think that it is already a very fast solution for them. Asking the rest of the 4 players to sacrifice everything that they for sure Bind is a different type.
The nice thing about Tejo, he doesn't have to learn lineups. Even if he doesn't know the strats, I think this is one of the easiest agents for Boaster to micro him in pre-rounds for what util he needs to do.
And it's a position that Doma has played in the past. He knows how to play in B-Long and the way that Fnatic does it, but when he was playing the Sky and whatnot, so it's not going to be that different.
That's fair. It's still, you're asking a lot from that young man, but he's going to come out here and give it his all. That much is for certain, and I think, if anything, this just goes to show you, they got confidence in him. Yeah, they're not going to change anything up. They can't, but also, hey, they got to put that faith in him to come up clutch here and now.
Yeah, for the side of PRX, again, we see no surprises, and of course we focus on Fnatic and Doma, but
Ooh,
this is
bind.
so comfortable for PRX. Also,
Ooh,
especially
the
when
double
Jink is going to
smoke.
start on the duelist, is always a good omen for the rest
Sorry guys,
of the
I'm
match.
just
100% win rate
been really
this year
searching
online
hard
for
to find.
PRX. They are dominant here, and honestly, I'm looking to see them disrespect Fnatic out the gate. Let Jing get rolling. Let those players get confident. This is their opportunity to not just beat Fnatic, but to prove that they can dominate them, beat them 2-0 the way they said they wanted to in that video.
Yeah, but I tell you, PRX wins today, and all they'll say is, we want to play against Fnatic again with the full thing.
All right, folks, we got ourselves an absolute banger on the way. We got just the hype casters for the job. It's Achilles and Paper Thin on the call.
Thank you very much, GB. Here we go. Another series, another matchup between PRX and Fnatic, but yes, a very different look. Doma called in last minute to fill some of the biggest shoes you could possibly fill on this stage.
It's so heartbreaking for Fnatic to
Let's
not
go.
have just an
Map.
insane player in Alfier, one of the best players you have in the tournament available today, but you got to do what you got to do. It is kind of funny in some ways. It feels like a mirror of what we saw in Tokyo back in 2023. You know, PRX playing with the sub, and now it's Fnatic playing with the sub, and they're back on the stage, facing off once again. See what we can do here. Jing, speedy entry through showers.
Crash is able to find one. Jing going to be taken down, but Forsaken
Ooh.
able to go ahead and find 2 quick kills in response. As Doma and Crashies both do fall.
There,
Player
guys.
advantage here for the side of PRX as the spike now gets planted at default.
Just open space there. A fast lane for them.
Come on.
Nice shot from Dubai.
Always has that sheriff in hand and always makes it sing. Boaster now. Just drop down as quietly as he possibly can. Checking every which angle.
Come on,
Chronicle at the same
Forsaken.
time on the approach, making his way up through short. Peak gonna be there, gets the spot out, some damage.
Ooh, phase guard.
Chronicle does go low. Molly now out, hurrying even the tap. As Boaster won't be able to find anything at all. Just the 1 kill. PRX collect the opening pistol.
Yeah, just a nice read here for PRX on the pistol. Just get the open space, make a quick go of it. An attempt there with a Nova Pulse to slow it down, but Forsaken able to backstep and avoid that. Finds 2 huge kills to open up the site. From there, Dubai just ready for the quick lurk from Kayak. And the cookies crumble the rest of the way down. A little bit of a buy up here, something with a Marshal. Spectre, Bulldog, Guardian, Sheriff for Dubai. Just gonna keep that gun over. And all classics for Fnatic. Try to see if they can do some damage. Slow down the roll here. PRX. Close.
And something. He's able to go quickly, get that shot through. Kayak trying to play this patiently, does so. She's snapping on. Get some revenge there for his fallen teammate. Divide can go ahead and scoop the Marshal if he so chooses, but for now he's going to be holding things down over at Market. 2-player wraparound through elbow, it would seem here for Fnatic to try to see if they can get a bit more damage dealt.
Still Divide being very cognizant of these lurks.
Oh, but has turned away from the angle. Should be hearing these footsteps pretty soon, but Crashies pumps the brakes. Slows it down here to a crawl. Might just get posted up and potentially try to play for some exits.
Yeah, they're trying to see if they can do any extra damage. Poster does.
Yeah, it's done in. Forsaken going to be taken down. It's going to be done that they're going to look to try to scoop up off the floor here if possible. There's a Bulldog now going to be in hand here.
They really changed hard for Fnatic this time.
Jing. That's the Guardian now dropped. Have to be collected. So round goes the way of PRX.
Guys, you might have a 2-0.
Closer than you might have anticipated.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you gotta like these finds that Fnatic's able to get. Keeping Kayak tucked in a corner, kind of something PRX didn't have in their brains that could be a possibility. So he gets that kill onto something. And then Boaster somehow with a classic winning out against Forsaken. Crash, he's on the backside getting one himself. That's a nice round for Fnatic, given the circumstances. Going to be a judge, though, for Jing. A dangerous bonus, no matter how you cut it. That weapon in hand, probably looking to go U-Haul. Try to get that quick entry, if possible.
Jing with a judge. Double blast packs set up, ready to go up and over. Lands here at the truck, drops down the Chronicle. Finds a very nice headshot to go ahead and dissuade. Shoots him down, crashes at the same time, able to find Forsaken, so now Smoke's going to be taken away from them. As Batman just having to backpedal here, interrupted on the plant. something at the same time. Still trying to see if he can open up this B site, potentially make for a very fast TP pivot. Doma here to try to
PRX, make it 3
going to be able to
0.
find the kill here. It's both of them just missing each other like ships in the night.
Yeah, that's crazy. Poor Doma there. If he had just looked a little bit sooner. He's going to TP now. See if PRX has the awareness that
Or
could be.
something.
Maybe the inside a tube, not going to be clear. Be taking their time, but this will give some opportunities.
Ooh.
Wow, something.
Just no idea.
Uh-oh.
Doma not being able to clear that spot, not seeing the lurk forward, and now his position is known. Under fire here. Full kit of util, but no real opportunity to try to utilize any of this here. Tries to latch on to Devi's head, but Devi gets the better
Come on,
of
kill
that. Player
Kaja.
advantage here for the side of PRX.
Yeah!
Able to find the one. The snake bite is off the mark.
Come on, last one, Quantico.
Spotting the first, eating far too much damage, so down to 51. They got the high-low setup stacked up. Can he flush them out? Tries to go for the wide swing. Just too many targets to vie with 3. It's PRX the same.
Yeah, just really good awareness by PRX. And a nice little maneuver from something. Spot out there for Crashes on the Forsaken as he's trying to scale into sight. Jing expecting maybe somebody would be close behind Truck. See if he gets some value out of that judge, but you had cover fire from Fnatic. They really like to put a player up in heaven.
Someone didn't
Kayak
expect
up there,
me.
especially when he gets a sniper rifle. That he's going to be up in that top-down position. So you have to be really diligent about making sure that your smokes are covering those positions. And PRX there paid a bit of a price, but able to recover the round regardless. A little bit of damage.
Holding forward. Gun barrel not going to be spotted though. Right here on this line. Swing out, spots the first, tries to get a quick shot there, but Kayak will be able to escape. Chronicle cannot say the same. Swiftly dealt with, dispatched. As PRX now full steam ahead, forward here onto the A side. Some salvos will try to slow. Forsaken, however, fast on this wrap around. Gets a spot on Crashies, gets a shot through the wall.
Get Crashies.
Unable to find the kill quite just yet. Angel in around the corner.
Devi, watch out. Jing, what nice. Ooh.
PRX 4-0.
Just love the readiness of Devi there to swap positions. Jing able to follow up. I mean, just really nice stuff there. Jing has to check that clone to make sure. Devi's right on point to swing in. Really good coordination from PRX. It's that experience they have playing together. Just knowing who needs to do what, where, when, and why built in to this system that Mini talked about is a foreign language to him. But it's a foreign language to a lot of teams because they can't seem to decipher it often.
A couple haunt reveals here exchanged. TP across the map. Something joining in with a line share.
Kayak's really far forward.
Yeah, I was going to say Petman on a bit of an island here away, but can safely drift back through cave.
TP's over to elbow though. So
himself in the right place.
Yeah, this is the strong side here for Fnatic. They've got a good opportunity to shut this down.
They try to go on this peak. Little reveal there on the something of Salvo. Try to force him into the open, and Kayak is able to collect the kill. Sun now out, but tip of the spear broken off here from PRX.
It's a nice combo play there. Doma on short notice, able to set up the duelist nicely. Nightfall comes through though. Doma caught.
Prowler here, close into the corner. Showstopper top 10, I believe.
Ooh, nice.
Jing able to find a kill off the back of that one. Kayak taken down. Divine just managed to find him there. So Bob is out the equation with Bolster. It's a belter of a shot. Divine dead. Jing still fighting back. Displaces the enemy Astra. Doma just tucked here at elbow for the moment. Patman gets the spot on a Chronicle. 2v through. 2v3. Spike now getting planted. Approach here from Hookah. All angles now surrounded. Patman will be taken down. Jing now having to do it all, and he cannot.
My
double.
God.
Gets Fnatic on the board.
That's a great win for Fnatic. 2 ults get committed from PRX, and they're still able to hold on through the round. The Nightfall and the Showstopper. 2 big pieces of the puzzle, and the nice setup early for Kayak and Boaster hitting some clean shots. Chronicle there reading the plant position, able to finish the job onto Jing. That could be start of some good things for Fnatic. Able to keep that up. They've got some ults of their own. You still are going to be facing a couple from PRX as well. See if they can keep some momentum going here. Dimensional drift, I assume this is something, yes. Just going to be checking out the A site. Saw a couple players back there. Just going to make sure U-Haul is clear.
Gate Crash is situated. It's the exit here into Lambs. TP actually, they're from Divide. Curious if that was intentional, if he might have gotten pushed into it by a blast pack. Might just be his Nats moment either way. PRX this time able to get the spike planted. Still just going to be that alert from Divide, waiting to see if he can go on this exit.
Oh,
at the same time here from Kayak.
Careful.
Gets the spot onto something there in the corner. It's Orbital Strike. Deep in towards the defender's side. Forces them all back away. Kayak through the smoke, able to find Jing there with the
Playtime, playtime.
Oh, look at Divide. He's going all the way through spawn. I don't know if it's going to be a time.
Starting to run out of time because Kayak is tearing them all to pieces. Now here on the arrival with Divide. Divide has already been dealt with, and it's going to be a flawless round here from the side of Fnatic.
These are some of the rounds where Fnatic was good against MIBR. When Kayak is in the back of A site, just being absolutely fearsome with the operator.
Got blast packed in by Jing.
You got blast packed, you're right. Bit of a whoopsies there, but seen a few of those. Devi's got a smile on his face. Not so sure if Alex will, but we didn't get to see it.
Probably for the best. But this is going to allow for the bankroll now. Fnatic to really get built up. PRX now on the back foot if they drop this round.
And used 2 ults in that round as PRX. You can't find the win. Even though Fnatic also answers with some of their own. Sets the ult cycles basically even other than Devi's Viper's Pit. See if they can get into a position to use it. Doma just doing a little bit of scouting over towards B, but that's going to allow Boaster to rotate back over to A. Orb grab here thought about.
Taken very suspicious. There's something else
exactly
waiting within that.
Seeing if Kayak saw what Flashback did yesterday. Thought if he could recreate it.
Line attack there onto the shoulder of Chronicle. Something. The scale is way forward. Pop flash out of the smoke. Jing trying to take control of Lamps, but still have Chronicle in there. But Divide quickly does displace him. Oh, double push forward in towards Lamps. Flash at the ready off the back of that Prowler coming through from Crashies.
Divide.
Grapwell holds them back over the moment. It's a very nice shot into the backup. They're on to Jing.
Man.
Suddenly player advantage here for the side of Fnatic. This plan ends up getting interrupted. Molly having to be used just to try to give them the opportunity. Something cannot get the drag across to be able to find a second shot. Now she's put down on the floor. Now a 2v2. Approach from Kayak. Ready to go to swing, but Patman unstable for the moment. Kayak is able to adjust. Flash not connecting. Forsaken's headshot does. Now into a 1v1 as Kayak shifts his way around over towards Heaven. Playing back at Dice. Here's the drop. Tries to go for the fight from Kayak. Gets the better of him. Fnatic running this back, closing this deficit. 1 round away from tying it up.
Yeah, what a nice moment for Doma here. Able to find 2 kills right outside of U-Haul. Really liking as well the way that Fnatic is staggering some of the util from the Astra, from the Tejo, to really just make it a nightmare to get the spike plant down for PRX. Make things really uncomfortable. Great decision there as well to switch over the Phantom off the operator.
There you go.
He did.
Yeah, 4 hours ago, and that's going to be PRX calling the first timeout of this series. 4-0 streak start. So now having Fnatic nipping at their heels. Clearly some adjustments needing to be made.
Kind of curious what they're going to want to do. Having some tough time, maybe thinking about getting a little more aggro towards the back of sites. Kind of clear those out a little bit more before they go for these spike plants. It's a little dangerous for them if they just stop short of the tube or stop short of the truck. Again, because of that Astra in particular. Makes it really difficult to get that plant down safely and not give Fnatic the time they need to get their forces into place. And probably also talking about how they want to contend with the operator of Kayak. Maybe being a little bit more specific with where some of the smokes need to go and things like that. Make sure that you're cutting off his angles as best as possible.
On.
But they get most of a buy. scrape together. Other than Patman, he's only going to go for the Sheriff.
But critically, it's all half armors, and there's an outlaw in hand here for Kayak. Wasn't able to recover the operator after the previous round. This goes for the budget version. Try to find those insta-kills.
So just looking for that aggression from Paper X, but something already has Showers control. A little bit of pressure there on both sides towards Hookah. Trying to get Patman fast-tracked onto another Nightfall. Something sees a few, but can't tag anybody up through the boxes. There's a 4-man stack over here at A for Fnatic. They are expecting with that Showers control that Paper X might try to take advantage of that and seeing if they can counter it. Paper X, some pretty good ideas. Trying to make a maneuver of their own. Are they going to get there in time, or are they just going to keep waiting this out? I mean, this is uncharacteristic for Paper X. I feel like we're past a minute. That's a long time before the spike's supposed to go down.
No, it certainly is, but double rotate has come through for Fnatic. Crashies just walking out of Showers, able to catch the bike completely off guard. Now, Paper X very much scrambling, and with that catch, the shift comes back through. Fnatic continue to go ahead and reinforce this A site.
Fake teleport. This is going to be tough now for Paper X, although they've taken a little bit of enough time that
30 seconds.
Get an extra rotation maybe, but still going to be the strong side.
Not going to be getting a spot there. Full flash connecting on to Chronicle. Brings out some shots. They know that there's player presence there in Lamps. Crashy's trying to go for the spam to try to interrupt this plan, but Forsaken narrowly does manage to survive. Tag down to 30. Something goes bounding in to his demise. Swings right back through and cleans him up. A 3v3 now. As Forsaken gets the jump on Kayak, the approach outside of Showers.
That's the way.
That puts Paper X back in the driver's seat.
Who's there?
Patman finds the third, and now it's just down to Doma. He's right around the Rosie, and Jing gets the better of him. Paper X, they break the round win streak here from Fnatic. Reestablish a 2-round lead.
The initiators going huge in U-Haul. Previously it was Doma, this time it's Patman. Finds a crazy good double. Expecting that repeat. Switches over to a Vandal to take down Boaster throughout the Nightfall as well. That's a great round from the youngster. A little bit concerning there early. I was thinking, oh man, Devi had the Viper's Pit there and he's the first one to go down. This is maybe looking pretty rough. Fnatic had pretty good reads on the rotations, but Patman standing tall.
Jing, quick exit, manages to get away from this Armageddon, not get pushed out into the open here. That is a lot of control around this B site, and Paper X taking their time trying to go on this approach into A.
I thought maybe they might try to go for the fast hit off of that, but seems like part of the game plan here is to try to wait him out, but Kayak just outdoing Devi.
Crashies has committed to this TP, so stuck here. This also locks something in position. Dimensional Drift now going to be sent through from the side of Kayak, going on a scouting mission to see if he can spot anything. Something tucks back a little bit further just to try to not get spotted. Hasn't been here for the moment. Crashies now getting ready to push up and has the cover of that Viper's Wall to make his way back safely into Showers, so this catch does not come through.
This might be a TP play for Paper X.
Continues to hear the exits here, but maybe if he's able to find the opening kill, gets the spot out there. Crashy shifting back across behind Dyson. I don't think something reads this at all. He does not. Crashies is able to take him down. Sees a bit too early to really get a catch, but now the pit is there from Chronicle to try to dissuade and make this impossible. Firing squad opens up. Crashies finds 3. The pit will fall. It's just Jing all alone. Spike stranded out onto the site. Kayak on the approach here from behind. Damage exchange between them both, but Kayak clean up the kill. Some weapons upgraded, and it's another round here for Fnatic, keeping things tight-knit.
Yeah, they're just doing a great job tracking Paper X. They're very quick to rotate. Just barely got the spot there. Something didn't catch it himself. That sets up Crash. He throws a brilliant haunt, catches 2 as they're trying to scale into sight. Knocks down a few more. Great round for Fnatic. They've got really good reads right now. Yep.
The hesitation is crazy.
I was just about to say that. I think Paper X just needs to turn it up a notch. Jing, judge in hand.
It's one of those rare moments where it feels like Paper X is thinking too much.
Yeah. It is weird to say that, isn't it?
That is true.
See how much they think about this round here. Judge 2 rifles, 2 sheriffs. Once again, an outlaw in hand here for Kayak. Right now, they are leaning towards the weaker side.
TP forward. King goes in, but oh my god, 2 shut down right away.
Yep, there goes the Judge. Forsaken on a counter spam will be able to find Crashies. Fnatic will see if he can find it. Anything for free here. Will not, but still going to be player advantage established here for Fnatic.
They're going to try to maybe shift sides again here. Maybe off of something's information. Doma tucks into Hookah this time. Haven't seen that from him yet, so this might catch him a bit off guard. Might be thinking with the Octagon empty.
Making noise here. That's going to be the spike in hand for Patman. Does send the Prowler, does get the check, and that's going to have him be rerouted now across over towards Long. But look at Fnatic. More than happy to just go ahead, full rotate over.
They know the time on the clock. PaperX has to commit to this.
Everybody in position. Now, PaperX is going to fight their way forward. It's something. Oh, it's so whiffy on the spray. Patman cannot find anything. Wasn't given the right tools. Wasn't given the time. We are tied up at 5-5.
Yeah, I mean, you can see just the phenomenal macro from Fnatic coming into play. Again, a great setup for Kayak. It's unaccounted for by PaperX. These angles that he can take from back A site. Have to do something to deal with that, and they haven't been able to find an answer.
Once again, the Divide is getting bogged by these blast packs. Locked in position. It's left out there on a silver platter for Kayak to feast upon.
Just feels a little messy from PaperX right now. Doesn't feel like their normal style. Feels like they're playing to their opponent's tempo, not setting the pace like they usually do. We do have a showstopper here for Jing. Kayak just holding. Almost gets the second.
Now holding, killing. Orb going to be grabbed here from something, but you're not going to get a chance to use it. Kayak just continues to push forward. Continues to tear them apart. PaperX very much losing the script here. Doma tucked in here at the smoke. Kayak sprinting his way back through. Prowler to check around through the tube, through back sight, but nothing going to be spotted here for the moment. 3v4 with weaker weaponry. Doma backpedaling, sends out the stun. Spot on a 1, and that's going to be the wall bang shot. Patman now taking down the spike. Going to be dropped. Prodigal finds another. Forsaken comes up with 2.
Go Forsaken.
Lead to ace clutch. All 3 players now since arrived. Molly towards the window. The C's connecting. Wary about this approach here from elbow, but instead it's just going to be a double face straight out of this net. There's no way to get through this one. Fnatic gained the lead for the first time here on Bind. Potentially looking at a 7-5 scoreline at the half.
And again, the smokes aren't covering the angles for Kayak, and he's able to just reign free with the outlaw. Finds a great third on the Patman, who is hesitant about going for the spike lane. You can see that Astra util still in the back of their minds as they're trying to assess the situation on site. And that's allowing Fnatic to really get back into position to fight to prevent these plants, or at least make them extremely costly. Kayak is just having a whale the first half.
Showstopper off the rip. The C's does connect here on the crashes, but the Showstopper only finds a bit of damage. Pain shell going through, but Kayak, he's got him covered. He bails him out. King cannot collect it, but Kayak is still driving. Conventional drip goes
Come on, cute Kayak.
Here, but now the plant going to be committed to from the side of PaperX. Everybody going to be scouted out as Kayak hits the
Oh.
flash. He's out of it. He's able to find a 3rd kill before getting taken down. No at the same time. Able to find something.
Come on, Patman.
Now it's all down to Patman. Watch the flank. The drop down off the box. Crashies will get him, and Fnatic have the lead.
Oh, this is just phenomenal stuff from Fnatic. There's no other way to put it. What a half they put out.
Rallying back in the biggest way, making this so damn competitive. PaperX now, work cut out for them to get ready to swap sides because they are looking off kilter here at the moment. They will need to find their footing, see if they're going to be able to do that after the halftime break. But in the interim, told that we have a very special guest, one that maybe needs to give some calming words to her son because we got Lou standing by with Coach Alex's mother.
Wait,
Et
what?
j'ai le plaisir d'accueillir la maman d'Alex à mes côtés. Alex Mom Lee Yin just joined me here in Paris. First of all, it's a pleasure to have you here, Lee Yin, of course. And my first question is going to be about your son's passion. He's been so passionate about video games for a long time now. So looking back at it, what are you the proudest of?
Well, I wasn't for him being into the game. I think he needs to thank me for not killing him so many years ago. But this is what his passion is. So we're supporting him right now.
And that's beautiful. I think, donc première question, votre fils est passionné depuis des années. Qu'est-ce qui vous rend le plus fier aujourd'hui? Et ben, je pense qu'il peut me remercier de ne pas l'avoir tué il y a quelques années, évidemment, en rigolant. Mais c'est vrai que j'étais pas forcément pour ça à l'origine. Mais voilà, c'est sa passion et je suis très fière.
We have time.
And my second question is going to be, how important is it as a parent to finally accept, your kid's passion and root for them and be supportive? Because we know it can be hard, sometimes for parents to understand this world, let's say.
I know.
Yes.
It's been difficult. We had huge fights. But in the end, you love your child and you want him to do whatever he wants to do to be sure.
You want what's better for him, and I think it shows. Now, donc deuxième question, en quoi c'est important pour les parents de laisser leurs enfants vivre leurs rêves, tout simplement, même si ça peut être compliqué au début. Et tout simplement, on a eu des disputes, ça a été compliqué, mais c'était son rêve. Et maintenant, je suis très fière de le voir faire ce qu'il fait. And let's see now if Alex can find the right words to take the win on Bite. Maybe French swear words. We'll see.
Lead. Oh.
Well, I think we can see where some of Alex's bluntness does come from there. Like mother, like son. But let's take a look now at our court-based econ report. From the start, it would have been great for the side of Fnatic, but things have been slipping. Normally, we'd be highlighting something in this position, but it's been Kayak who's very much been the lobby leader.
Yeah, he's really doing a great job with the
He's
snipers in
seriously
particular,
so good
being in
if
the
they
right
do
place
that
at the right time, hitting every
other than
shot
something.
that he basically took. It felt like every time he saw a PRX player, they were on the floor. And that is a huge boon for Fnatic. Now, it gets a little weird. A ton of damage done to something there. You're absolutely right. 1,000. That's crazy. And it's not like there's a KO there where you can rack up extra damage points when they're on the floor. He's just destroying who had been the best player in the world up until this game. Kayak wants to show that maybe he's the better Yoru.
18, 8, and 5 at the moment, something just with 5 kills.
Better Yoru. We'll see about that.
Odd stack from PRX. Pushing forward out towards Fountain. Boaster, the only one really nearby. Still just tucked away safely over by Mark.
Just give something up and he's golden.
A little bit of a deeper exploration mission. And he will be able to get the better of two players there. Scratchies does get taken down. Chronicle able to find one. Spike had been spotted. That now has them funneling forward. It's damage dealt here by Forsaken. All things considered with the frenzy of that range.
Come on.
Swings around the back of the truck. Finds the first, finds the second. It's both pistols.
There we go.
In the hands of PRX.
That's huge for PRX. Things were starting to slip after such a good start. Maybe this will be what gets the engine fired up again for them. Nice double or something. Even got Chronicle down to 13 off of that, so just needed one more bullet to connect. Hits the headshot anyway.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, boy.
Love them.
I do, too. Wilson is just, he's got so much energy. And he's just infectious.
Jing now. Deep push here, something alongside him. Looking like he wants to try to swing this corner. Able to find one, the outlaw gets the other. Quick little exit there from something, but Kayak finds two. Jing and Forsaken going to be taken down. That's a Spectre now recovered. Something arrives here over at Heaven. Drops down, gets a spot.
Something come down. Oh my god.
Sprays him down.
No.
3 players alive here for Fnatic, looking to pull off the Thrifty instantly. The press on the Patman, they flush him forward, but he's only able to find the one, cannot get the second jump spot.
Come on.
Being seen, but there's a Spectre behind this. Devi does get offered a bit of a 1v1, swaps now over onto the Sheriff. Eventually finds the headshot.
Too right, too right.
32 HP here on Doma. Salvo goes out. Divide does have a bite, will send it. Locks off this approach, will allow for him to get the hold to half. Off the back of truck approach here. Time starting to dwindle. Divide able to find it surviving with 2 HP.
Ooh.
Fuse will come through.
There we go.
Avoid catastrophe, but only just.
You have to love what you're seeing from Kayak, though, for Fnatic. He is playing out of his mind. Oh my God, and Forsaken in the back. Just getting lit up there. Getting the read that something was pushing forward there through that smoke. Just able to spray him down with the picked up Spectre. They make a darn good run of it. Still, that's so much damage done to PRX, and they're gonna go for an op already. This is bold.
Might catch them off guard. Just wait and see. For now, though, no one going to be playing on this angle. Gate Crash is set up for something to jump back across in towards A heaven. Prowler on the chase. Quick little exit there.
Now, generally, Fnatic extremely slow on this side of the map. Something, tried to double dip, anticipated the jiggle peek, but couldn't quite get the shot to go. But obviously, you're talking about two teams who play extremely different styles. In terms of attacker's side, PRX the fastest to get the plants down in the tournament. Fnatic the slowest. So it's going to be a test of patience here. PRX tried to play that game in the first half, couldn't quite get it to go. Comes the execute.
Falling out towards Showers Chronicle. Getting the reveal here on the Ching. Wants to try to take him out, but Forsaken's there. That second layer. He's able to keep protected. Patman, however, dead. Kayak arrives on the scene. The poster down to 7 HP. It's just so damn difficult, especially now that Doma does end up falling. Poster finding one. It's a nice shot. It takes the teleporter, but Kayak gets timing. Poster going to try to play around the world, perhaps, but looks like it will just be a sprint to the spawn to try to go for the save. And it's PRX pulling off a similar start here in the second half to what we saw at the beginning. 3 rounds in a row with a bonus conversion.
I truly don't understand how PRX gets through this round. They get hit by a massive util dump behind the truck. 2 players get spotted by the haunt. There's a grab well. There's all kinds of stuff flying in their faces, and they find a way to get 2 kills. Please explain. It's just the most PRX stuff I've ever seen.
That's the only explanation I could really offer of it. It's just PRX. But with that bonus conversion, they now find themselves back in the lead. 7. Continue to whittle away here at this economy for the side of Fnatic, who are going to be having a bit of a rough buy coming into this next one. Potentially just the 1 hero rifle. 2 singers. There's still plenty of opportunity to get some damage dealt here.
Good guy Boaster passing it over to Kayak, who is just unbelievably hot. Oh,
great shot though.
Great flash.
Yeah. It's a solid connection. Molly now going to be
stop him.
Try to stop
nice.
him getting over towards this operator, but you can't stick around for that long, so Forsaken has to give it up. Kayak will happily take that into his own hands. Give that Vandal right over to Crashies.
There's just some obsession with teams about going for these aggressive shower plays against ecos. And sometimes they work, but too often I see them fail. You know, when you go against ecos, you should be expecting more of a stack. You know, I think maybe you're looking for the isolated player, but it's such a gamble, especially with that operator. Crashy's low, and he gets the headshot.
Oh my god.
Utilizes that Vandal.
Can you calm down?
They're going to pass it over to somebody else, given that he had 20 HP, but he keeps it and he utilizes it to great success. Jing now. Shot goes wide. To eat a headshot there from the classic. He's able to find one. Jing counter swinging back through. Finds another, but now he's going to be stunned. But Doma collects a third. Patman, however, here on this flank. But Boaster gets the read, turns around, and finds the MasterCard thrifty.
You just never look to gift horse in the mouth. Fnatic certainly happy to claim that operator, put it to good use. And what calls to juggle these weapons around moment to moment in this round to put them into the hands of the players who can do the damage and get them the round win. Just fantastic on the fly thinking from them. A great start. Just a little simple thing, a flash and a good share of shot from Doma. They got themselves right back into this, all tied up.
Flash to the teleporter for a catch. None to be found. Fnatic staying stagnant. Stay tucked back. Obviously, no way to afford another operator coming into this round, so do have to have that as a heavy consideration here, but now they have identified it. Could be a pass over. Dimensional drift going to be at the ready.
They gave it to Kron this time.
Kayak exploring forward, finds the first. Checks out over towards the teleporter. Nothing going to be spotted there. We'll just go ahead. Close exit right here in the cubby. And Patman does not read it at all. Devi able to find one. Gets a shot there on the Doma alongside Jing. But now Devi going to be taken down.
Come on.
Only 6 bullets remaining. Chronicle with the aforementioned operators able to find him right in his sights. Nova Pulse looking for the stun. Poster. Couple shots through the tube. And Forsaken not ready for crash. He's that deep in the elbow. Now it all comes down to something to see if he can work a miracle.
30 seconds left.
1v3.
Spike planted.
Unbarrel the operator, not going to be spotted. Finds one.
Above you.
Brings out just above him. Chronicle, however, pounds him down with the shorty in hand. Fnatic firmly back into the lead.
Man, oh man. What a showing they're putting on. A great opening win. Patman getting caught walking out in the open there. Chronicle's first shot misses. Make sure that second one doesn't. A great call there to swap over to the shorty. Finish the job, and Fnatic fans have to be ecstatic with what they're seeing here today, given the circumstances.
Oh, Alex is so mad.
Alex is frustrated, has to pump
There
the
we go.
brakes. PRX just seemingly off sorts, can't get the right reads. Kayak is on an absolute tear, picking up, or maybe some of that firepower might fall away with Alfier not being here. Goodness gracious, he has looked astounding.
It's just been electric. No one really is even coming close to Kayak here at the moment. 23, 13, and 8. He's got the lead in kills as well as the lead in assists. It's been an incredible performance from him here on this Euro. Absolutely picking up the slack with Alfier's absence, but Doma also doing that in his own right. It's been a rock-steady performance from him. Some very critical clutches.
Absolutely. Kind of a weird round in front of us. PRX with a bunch of ults, but an eco buy. Mostly Sheriff, Stinger for Jing. There's a Guardian just for Boaster, but he has that Cosmic Divide. They're one away from Crashies, they're one away from Doma's ults. So they're getting into their ult cycle as well. I think normally as PRX, you'd love to just see if you can get them to commit some of those ults. Well, they might want to play for orbs. That's where PRX is trying to contest. Got pressure from both sides of the map. They're really trying to make sure that Fnatic is going to have to earn it. They're going to get into those ult cycles.
Swap to the classic, clear the Prowler, wanting to try to keep this Bucky disguised. Should do so far. Doma, though, moving forward into showers. This is going to give him the Armageddon if he takes the orb. Considering his options.
Forsaken, don't. My god. Why?
Just on the other side of the smoke, and Kayak is so very suspicious of it.
Trying to bait a reaction. Oh, he walked through there
momentarily.
momentarily.
Had been spotted somehow, but still not going to be found. Now he's going to try to do it, but Kayak already had identified it. Manages to take him down. No damage suffered. Patman lingering here within the nebula. Swoops out. Kayak is just everywhere, all at once. Now should safely come through. Double approach out of showers to try to see if they can find any damage whatsoever. Being in range with that Stinger, not going to be able to find a damn thing. Sheriff's in hand. Divide spot on a 1, but something now going to be taken down. Jing pushing forward, able to establish some control here in lamps. A weapon can be recovered. Reload has to be committed to. Kayak
oh my god.
Continues to play around every single angle on this site. A massive 4K to deny any thrifty antics here from PRX. Fnatic, they get up to double digits.
He is everything right now. Unstoppable.
Come on.
just so clean with this Vandal. He is hitting every head that he looks at. And reading Forsaken's cheeky smoke plays. That just shows preparation and diligence. The coaching staff making sure that they are very aware of the way that Forsaken likes to play controllers. Just up close and personal, especially on ecos. Op's gonna be back available. Tons of ults.
He's already 2 away from another dimensional drift. He's definitely dropping 30 in this. Just 3 kills away. Pit out here from Devi, locking off guard and angle. He's all alone. Luka completely open. It's Forsaken for the moment. Still just stuck, sat inside of the teleporter.
Yeah, they're gonna rotate something over just in case. It's a wrap attempt towards the backside of Devi's pit. Just to cover it. Sends out the gate crash as well, just in case. Using a ton of util here.
Yeah, the op master.
Paper Rex think.
What?
Ooh, just misses, but that this is a B hit. So
Forsaken has managed to get out of here. Just going to be grabbing the orb. They can't pick it up. Playing denial. Chronicle push, walks right into the crosshair here of Patman.
If I should use his ult, bro.
Crashes. To try to go up and over the top, spots him out, but Patman just a little bit faster on the reaction. Strikes him down, and now it's 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds left.
3v5.
Oh, he's at the other side.
Kayak
No
trying to
wonder.
play them in. Gets the flash, gets a kill. Forsaken going to be struck down.
Flash.
Time though still dwindling. Clone forward, Jing able to find one, just holding the door, hits a blast pack. Just hounds down Poster. Round win here for Paper Rex, closes the gap to 1 once more.
Not.
It's a solid game plan though, behind that Viper's pit. Get a little bit of early aggression from something, see if he can find some value from a TP push. It's a crazy good flash too. That flash hits in towards heaven, and it backs something off that angle. Still though, Paper X able to recover, find a few more.
Tell me, guys.
There is Poison Cloud. Devi be trying to cover a couple different sides here. Change up in the toxic screen for Paper Rex.
4 ults apiece between the teams. It's good, very chaotic, and Chronicles just 1 away from having his. Might just be a stacked deck here for Fnatic.
Turn into a light show real quick. Clear the drone.
But I'm not sure if it was deep enough
Hey
to
guys,
already
there's my brother.
spawn on
He was
something.
returning
I think it
something.
saw him. He was pretty wide out there.
Either way, they do send out that snake bite, flushes him out of the corner, and pushes him back across the opposite side of the map. Fnatic, though, not looking to make a move off this quite just yet.
No. I think they'll try to see if they can get a
Jing,
pick.
I mean, Patman.
Patman, the timing. Oh my god.
You want to find it?
It's the haunt, nothing going to be spotted, just allows for Divide to go for the peak, but now the Cosby Divide going to be coming through, but this also looks like this could be one for this A site, just where the spike is still resting for the moment, but now full committal over towards B. Teleporter getting ready to be taken, you would suspect here from the Fnatic players as Boaster scales forward up short. Continuing to check around, and something, yep, spotting out all of these retreats. Cosmic Divide has expired. Kayak, though, his own dimensional drift now in play. Something able to find one. Crashy's going to be taken down. Player advantage for the moment here from the side of Paper Rex as the plant comes in and Divide around the back. Able to strike, able to catch Chronicle completely off guard. Takes down the enemy Viper now. The orbital strike going to be called in up over the top. Kayak going to be eating a bit of damage. Poster able to find one. Then gets traded out. Noma out here in front of Showers. To pick up something, but now finds himself alone in a 1v3. And he won't be able to take them down. 10-10, Paper Rex. They tie us up once more.
Man, we are getting an absolute banger here on
Yes.
Vine. Both teams fighting tooth and nail. A lot of trickery in this round from Fnatic, and Paper Rex still able to hold on. And it's that early pressure from Devi. This is something that we saw with MIBR versus Fnatic. You're able to find a little bit of extra space early because of how long the rounds take them to get going, to get themselves set up, to really make their ideas manifest, that you can find those gaps. You can find those moments where you slide in and you get right behind them before they realize it. Devi took a page out of some other team's books there. He was a real backbreaker. but it's all kinds of coolness from Fnatic in that round. I mean, a Cosmic Divide that actually leaves a sliver on the B site open and A, so it's really hard to read, like, which way is it going? I mean, even saw Patman commit the Nightfall because they're like, I don't know. I don't know where this is going.
It's really the dimensional drift, kind of the undoing there for them. Something able to spot out everyone, and then immediately gets that kill on the Crashes as well. Still, though, heavy commits from the side of PRX in that orbital Nightfall dimensional drift. They still have a showstopper. The Fnatic, they've got 3 ults of their own. Economy-wise, it's going to be a little bit wobbly. You can see Crashes considering going for a Glass Cannon Guardian. A something special, if nothing else, on this map.
Still, you got so many ults to toy with. So much ability to clear space on a site and get that pit down, maybe, if you want. Maybe Fnatic, you know, going to save that for the next round, but kind of feels a little bad to give PRX an opportunity to get a little bit closer to their next ult cycle. And Jing still has the showstopper in the back. Prowler checking. TP early from Forsaken. They're looking for the crunch play. PRX special. Love to do those kind of maneuvers, but something's going to be on an island.
Clears out the stealth drone.
Got to get out.
And decides to just go ahead, back away. And he is still on an island. Still the only one here trying to hold down this site. He's getting forward aggressively once again. Tuck into the cubby from Crashies. Just trying to play around this tiny gap.
So dangerous. You have no showers control, and he knows it. Finally, the reinforcements arrive. He just, what? What? It went through the clone and hit Crashies.
I'm at a loss for words. That is incredible. Something at the same time. Draws down the shorty, plays within the Nebula, is able to find Poster. Now he's going to be looking for even more. I can't believe that we just watched that. Dome at the same time, able to find Jing, takes him down out of lamps. Kayak, able to find Patman, but something still breathing, still firing. Gets himself a third.
30 seconds left.
Technically on for the ace. That is just so damn unlucky.
Spike planted.
One shot in the chamber here for something. He puts it to damn good use.
Ace! Come on.
Jump peek, Doma just plays it quietly. As the crowd erupts, calling the ace, but I'm not sure if he's going to check this angle. And as he does, he's met with his demise. Again, at the ready, he's going to be committing into this one. Doma wanting this clutch. Forces them back, but he's been taken so very low. Needs to try to get the spam kill, but runs low on bullets. It's just 12 health remaining. The swing coming through. Forsaken offers up his life to get Divide the kill and give PRX the round.
Well, finally, something able to come alive and have one of those huge rounds that it seems like he's just always good for. That is just unbelievably unlucky. I don't like to use that word in esports.
Yeah,
but that one is.
Absolutely insane.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
And he's starting to understand.
The way of the PRX.
Yep. 29 kills here for Kayak. A showstopper off the rip, gets the catch here on the Chronicle. A fantastic adjustment here from PRX. Been playing back, giving up space. Playing it slowly, kind of matching the pace of Fnatic. As soon as that buy comes back through, they up the ante.
Oh, the timing here for Boaster.
About to be in the open, but rare whip on the flick there from something. Unable to collect it. It's going to be Forsaken finding a timing on Crashies. Right as that util leaves his hands, Spike is now stranded just outside Hookah.
I can't believe something stuck around there, right as his gate crash was running out. He doubled down, went for more.
I think they're calling the save already. 3v5 for Dimensional Drift on the opposite side.
Certainly looks like it.
Economy down in the dumps, so Fnatic just gonna have to sit back for these next 38 seconds. See if they can find any kind of kills. Otherwise, they have to just watch PRX get this up to map point.
30 seconds left.
Bye there. No reason to go any further, my friend. You've got that spike firmly under your control. Everybody else can just watch the rest of the map. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, PRX has been looking for some aggressive moments, like, you know, where they went for the crunch outside of hookah, but Fnatic's been playing so far back. Finally, this time, they just say, you know what? I bet this showstopper is going to hit Kron. They win on that bet for sure.
Let's go one more.
So now you've got, oh yeah.
2 chances to try to get this into overtime now. Got 2 ultimates to try to work with. Some critical ones, some big ones here for them with the Nightbolt and that pit.
Down B.
Can they get in a position to use them?
Another timeout? Seriously?
Surprisingly, it's the first timeout call here for Fnatic, I do believe.
Oh, it's first? Oh.
I think you're correct.
Fnatic check 2 for winning.
Get a whole sleeve.
Yeah, there you go. Man, oh man. What a great match, though. Just watching Kayak going absolutely crazy here. There's always someone on Fnatic, it feels like, in this event that's just going nuclear. You know, it was Chronicle against RRQ, and then it was Boaster against RRQ, and Crashies has had tons of moments. Kayak has been great, and Alpha, of course, has been great. Sad he can't be with us today, but man, oh man, Kayak is trying to do everything he damn well can, and it's not only been his shooting, which has been outrageous, but he's hit some beautiful flashes as well.
No, absolutely. I mean, he's still right up there. Tied now, 3-way tie for most assists. Still 1 kill away from dropping the 30 bomb. See if he's going to be able to find that here. PRX take him out of the equation very early on.
Look at this gamble from PRX.
4 players stacked up, just Jing alone today.
Is this a read that maybe Fnatic's going to want to turn up the tempo? They do that sometimes off the back of timeouts. Trying to catch their opponents a bit off guard, but it's not going to be the case. Instead, it's cloned through. Forsaken tucks in.
Maybe just trying to disguise his own teleport with that of the clones.
Exactly.
Either way. Now reinforce the A site alongside Jing, but all of Fnatic creeping forward, getting ready to strike here onto this B side of the map. Approach towards Hookah. 3 out at long. Prowler does go deep enough to get the spot.
Got the rotation yet.
Divide clearing 1. Bravwell going to be popped. Just sends out a bite. A little bit off kilter with where it lands, but ultimately does still dissuade. Boaster able to find 1 now. Looking for the shot. There is something to make it connect.
Okay, Divide.
Scales forward in towards Hookah and is able to find Crashies.
Okay.
Peeks back out a window. Finds Boaster, but Kayak still standing. Shorty in hand. Something able to find 1. Doma going to be struck down. Mask down. Goes on. Perfectly timed. Right as Kayak would have nearly had him dead to rights. Gate crash going to be set. And he's just going up. Oh, something's absolutely outdone him. Zaha, you're not getting away from me.
Guys, holy.
PRX. They close out their map pick a bind. 13-10.
That was wild.
Oh my god.
Maybe they were on an off day and Fnatic was on a heater. But PRX able to get it together late in that second half.
Unbelievable. Well, let's see if we get more antics, more of that entertainment quality when we come back from map 2.
Just reposition, guys, if you don't feel comfortable. The moment I say it, guys, if you're uncomfy, just change position. Kena, brother.
Dude, the Thatcher send me the DP.
Got the new iPhone 17 Pro and Verizon.
Alright guys, I'll be back.
No way.
I'm gonna go for a quick break.
Customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best 5G network.
I mean, where else would I get it, right?
An update is required. Financial system updating. System updated.
We will dance together.
The future of money is here. feels good.
Esports World Cup, where we are starting off with Valorant.
If you want to win, you have to win against the best.
So looking for revenge.
There's the shorty. And Albion goes crazy. They've all battled through the pressure and expectation. Heretics have come back all the way. Finally, we won. Finally.
I forgot about that, guys. Sorry. It might be a little bit copyright. All right. There we go.
Jen here with PaperX's coach Alex. Now, Alex, congratulations on that first map. Just quickly, with Domo subbing in for the
Oh my god, she's so
Fnatic
pretty.
team, right? How much did that change the way that they played?
I think they play very similar. It was more like us overthinking a lot. But I think Doma did a fantastic job in subbing in. Utility was on point. Yeah, it was pretty difficult.
Well, you have Fnatic expert on the team, Mini. Do you speak perfect Fnatic now?
Definitely not perfect, but I have a good translator. One of the best.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear, and good luck on the next map.
PaperX are able to pick up the win on their pick of Bind, but we are going to start first with the HyperX Reflex moment of the day because we got to give it to Fnatic. And I know that might seem a little odd, but honestly, Mimi, like this was...
I mean, it's not odd with how Kayak was playing.
He was playing unbelievable.
Yeah, this is one of many rounds where he had insane impact. I think it's probably the biggest reason why this match ended up being so close.
And we said we needed to see that from him.
Yeah, was him picking it up. This was just as good, Bea, as the Kayak that made waves when he debuted this year in EMEA, when he showed up to Toronto. This is exactly the Kayak you need to be seeing if you're a Fnatic fan and you want them to go far in playoffs.
And especially with the situation that they have for today. But I completely agree. One of the main reasons why this match got so close is Kayak having this performance, especially on the defense, shutting down something so many times. When flawless on those opening duels, super effective with the operator. So it's good to see that, you know, I agree also with what Alex said. Doma did a fantastic job.
Truly.
Like, again, it's not like he stopped playing or anything, but as Ben was saying, he landed 4 hours ago.
Yeah, yeah, like...
I think this is... Yeah.
My guy thought this morning he was going to have breakfast and then maybe watch the games and then chill out.
They made PaperX second guess themselves.
Yeah, without a doubt, and that leads to a 13-10.
30-17 though is crazy. I didn't realize it ended up being that wild for Kayak at the end of the game. I think Fnatic did a great job on their defense of finding the right off angles to punish Jing on the dive. You see, this is a lot lower stats than normal for him. He was dying first quite a lot, but once we got into the second half, it was very classic PaperX where they figured it out, had a couple hero rounds, started to snowball the ults, and regain composure to close that out.
That's right. The pressure is on for Fnatic. Don't get it twisted. But they do seem to have a few things up their sleeve. Let's see what's going on with Coach Milan. We have Jen Lee standing by.
Jen here with Coach Milan of Fnatic. Now, Milan, despite the difficult circumstances, you guys put up a really, really good fight against PaperX in that first map of Bind. So can you just walk us through the process of getting Doma and the rest of the team ready for today?
I don't know how much I can share, but basically it all started at like 11 p.m. last night. So we worked very hard to get him like up to speed with like the bare essentials. And honestly, outside of that, it's just, you know, making sure that he feels comfortable, that he feels ready, that he feels like he's able to, you know, do things with the boys. And so far, he's really performing.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And good luck on the next map.
Thanks.
Without a doubt, a team like Fnatic would have the pick of the litter when it comes to the talent that they could choose. But they went with Doma because it seems like, you know, they had comfort with him already. But also,
on Taven.
at the very least, like, hey, we need someone that's versatile that can fill these roles. And he
What
came
the
out.
heck?
Okay. That's awesome. He came out and played Tejo right out of the gate for the team. Really contributed a lot. Brought them, you know, a decent amount around. Some big multi-kills as well. Didn't get the dub, but it still showed that this Fnatic team, Bea, has tons of fight despite these circumstances.
Yeah, and especially now going on to Haven, one of the reasons why I think they decided to go for this is because on Enterprise, Doma plays the Killjoy here, which is something that Alpha has also played. So the change might be not so drastic, and that is one of the reasons why we see him in Lock It In. And we are going to get Forsaken on the way, Lee. A lot of Mosquito. We saw Fnatic already shutting it down and having an insane against DRX.
Interesting.
Can they do it again?
Fnatic's game plan on their defense was to fight up into the Waylay Yoru and try and get ahead of it so that they weren't on sites getting executed into, or to play back and go for set retakes. I think both of those will continue to work well even into PaperX. But PaperX, they're the ones starting on defense, and I'd expect them compared to DRX to be even a little bit more aggressive, more willing to take early fights and walk up on this now. DRX plays a lot more passive on their defense with this comp. They like playing the retakes instead. PaperX is going to be more willing to test you and go forward earlier in rounds.
And especially after the bind that we just saw, we saw the confidence coming in for PaperX, them hunting on the kills and trying to get the opener from the defense, being a little bit more aggressive. We've also seen how important the snipers have been. The Outlaw,
but still Jing on Omen.
Definitely make or break the game.
Bit less common these days, but I'm excited to watch Forsaken get to play the duelist here and lock in that way. Like, he's always been so flexible, so excellent on any role you put him on.
Yeah, he really has been. It goes to show you, right, this guy's capable of being able to give you so much, as well as the calls. He truly is a great all-around player.
Yeah, that lower bracket is scary, though. Fnatic, despite having the sub, I think the pressure is still on for them to stay in the uppers. If they can win here, this would be their best placement already at HMs. The Accor Arena on the line for these teams.
Yeah.
And especially thinking that they might have to play tomorrow if they lose today. I'm not that worried after seeing that bind. I think this might as well go to the third map.
Hey, I think Fnatic fans have to breathe a sigh of relief, but don't get it twisted. You have so much more to play. Can they force that map 3? Let's send it back over to Achilleos and Paperthin for the call.
Thank you very much. Here we go. Haven. See if PRX are going to be able to close this out in 2-0 fashion, or Fnatic still have that bite, still have that drive. They proved it back on bind. How much more gas in the tank do they have? Because I think already they have certainly surpassed our expectations. Doma coming in cold just earlier today.
I'm right there with you. I'm thrilled with how much of a fight Fnatic is able to put up, how much their players are stepping up in the face of adversity. They still have to go up against a tough PRX team, and on this map, you may be thinking, well, PRX has been avoiding this map like the plague. They haven't played it here in Champions. They've won it 4 times in a row. They haven't dropped this map in Stage 2 in Pacific. It is an aggressive comp, especially on this defender side. They love to get aggro.
Well, they really do, but this is also something Fnatic loves to do from their defender side, get that big push down through mid. I'm not sure if Fnatic's going to be ready for them to be so quickly in behind. Like you said, the smoke, it stops that turret from ringing out. Plant now going to be coming through, and Crashes gets the bad news. Jing is right there alongside something. Immediately picks up 2. Devi able to find Chronicle, and now it is just down to Kayak. Worked wonders in the previous map, but won't be able to do a damn thing here in this pistol. 3-0
Let's go.
in that regard. PRX once again find the opener.
What a brilliant setup. Just had a great read on where that turret would be. The smoke was there to block its vision. So it couldn't alert Fnatic through this crazy fast push through window. What's kind of funny is if you watch PRX run this Waylay Yoru, and by the way, they were the first ones to kind of really think about this composition. They were the first ones to bring it out on this map, in Pacific at least. Originally, it was very aggro on the defender side, but as the games wore down, they got a little bit more and more passive. They were willing to play a little bit more default. A lot of it is Forsaken going out early, though.
For the jump here, it's going to be something taken down. Weapon going to be recovered as Marshall goes into the hands of Kayak. No damage going to be suffered by anyone. Batman not falling for the clone. Gets a spot here, but it's going to be damage traded back as he falls down to 24 HP. Has the regen armor behind this. Gets back to a little bit of a steadier position, but still going to be that advantage here for Fnatic for the time being. The swing out Jing getting way too aggressive. Now punished with the Guardian, very retrievable.
This is a disaster.
Has the Outlaw, finds the first. Shut him down, but Kayak able to find one, gets the shot, Forsaken to put him even lower. He just has to fade away out of the sight. The reload here, and allow for Devi to try to lurk forward, but just the stinger.
Spike planted. Turret didn't catch this. Domo's already dead.
The ping is coming down, they've read this. You know that there's a bit of a gap here, and now he's been spotted and confirmed. No scope, will be able to find one. Both are going to be struck down. Crashes, however, able to find it on the trade. Devi goes forward through the poison orb. Looks to try to isolate, finds the one. Crashes will be able to shut him down. It's going to be a MasterCard Thrifty off the rip here from Fnatic to tie it up 1-1.
Just a grouped up push from Fnatic that catches PRX players in their worst tendencies. Going for fights when they feel like they can get big multi-kills. Fnatic's just too sharp today. You can't be challenging them like that. Something dies, okay. Should be the quick relay of information over that, hey, big stack sewers. Let's just play contain on them. Get the crossfire set up. But instead, they go for the big push to try to shut it down. They're going to have some sheriffs and some ghosts.
Outlaw there from Kayak as well.
Yep.
No armor to speak of here for PRX. Devi on the jiggle peek, able to spot out. To clear the alarm bot here in window. It's a good change up from Doma. Prevent those forward lurks.
Yeah, so you're already seeing some of the ideas behind this comp where on PRX's methodology that they want to use some of those teleports, those aggro positions that the Waylay and the Yoru can take to get info early, try to figure out what's going on around the map. We're going to maybe see more of that with Forsaken in particular. Often likes to set up the refract inside a garage. Go for a push out into mid. See what kind of information he can get. On this round, it's mostly a stack, other than Divide.
Quick check. Gets the gate crash out, but like you said, Divide alone here on the site. Thorn's now going to be dissipating. There's the recon. It's spammed down to 26. Tries to flash his way in, but Chronicle able to turn so very quickly. Avoids it, gets the shutdown. Doesn't take any damage. PRX now very much on the back foot. 4v5 to try to pull off a Thrifty of their own. Idiots. It's not looking likely.
Especially with that Viper in the comp. Makes it so difficult. On this C site, trying to get in through that poison cloud.
They will just stay sat back here. Ready to go up over the top. Kayak swinging in, able to find Patman. Checking over towards that recon dart. Jing will put the Outlaw down on the floor. That is about it. So they prevent it from being a flawless, but they can't find much more than that. Fnatic out to an early lead.
And the economy is going to be so good here for Fnatic.
Yeah, I mean,
Able to bank up so much money, especially being able to carry that Outlaw over off of the Thrifty round. PRX still looking a little bit wild, a little bit shaky. Something into the op here. See if the opts to go long or short with it. Kind of depends what kind of control they want to establish. Forsaken looking for that long C angle. See if he sets up the refract. Paranoia at the ready for Jing here. They're trying to go for a trap play. See if Kron gets caught.
Smashing forward, grabbing his orb. Something. Maybe considering a push of the smoke. Has done so, but Kayak has absolutely shut him down.
Batman, come on.
Considering trying to recover the operator, but there's just no way to do it. Just immediately alert the Yoru on the opposite side and get spray away into the smoke.
Kayak did that exact same play against Ospas when they played MIBR. Crashies takes Jing down.
Once again, just pushing forward. No one there to try to assist, to give him any util, to give him any idea of what's waiting on the opposite side of the doors. He just pushes out to his death.
Cover going
Batman just a bulldog here on A site. Be tested. Crossfire at B. This is a kind of classic fallback position for Fnatic.
They're not going to take any chances, even with a two-player advantage. Immediately goes in with a dimensional drift, gets the spot out now. Just turns away from the flash. Patman, well and truly, all alone. Does manage to find one. Kayak going to be taken down. Swings back around the opposite side of the box. Some good damage down on the poster. It's going to be Divide from on high here in heaven, cleaning up 2 kills. Deep lurk, though, from Crashies, now striking. Understands the player's positions now. They heard the drop. Divide very much boxed into hell. Finds the burst, though. And Poster swings out to his demise. It's a massive Red Bull clutch from Divide.
It just doesn't make sense sometimes with PRX. It looks like they're just screwed out of this round. And Patman bought just enough time with that Bulldog. Almost got 2 for his efforts. And that tees up Divide.
Big game player, big game hunter.
Unbelievable.
Fnatic, yeah, looking like the deadliest prey out here, but Divide able to clean it up. Fade away, final shot. Able to find Doma.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He loves that little play outside of the doors. Maybe with that turret there, Doma felt like he had some safety, but good challenge. Put some pressure onto that new player. It's a lot of sense.
Finds another.
Oh my God.
Snap over here. Back plat. Poster dead. Smoke's now gone. Crashies going to be
Come on,
identified
Kevin.
here. But it's Titan.
Yeah.
It's an unlucky little dink there through the corner right as he tries to swing through. Solid cleanup here from Patman. That's going to have Chronicle and Kayak sat back saving.
It's a great round from Forsaken. Loves that aggression.
Wait, I didn't see the
long seat.
earlier
Double down and
kills.
put Fnatic in a near
Watch the
unwinnable
replay.
position as they're trying to spread the map, find some gaps. PRX, their con's pretty weak. I guess Forsaken, you can go hunting. You've got enough behind.
Kayak is not watching this angle here for him, so Chronicle very much at risk. If Ping is coming down, he's just dialed in, but no, Kayak does readjust. But it's a great save. It's a bit of a laugh there from Divide, but I don't know if they're going to be going hunting any further here. So Jing will try his luck, perhaps.
Maybe wants the gun.
Swing in.
Oh, what
Finding
is
a gun,
he
finding
doing?
himself 6 feet under. Suddenly, all of PRX very much need to pump the brakes. Orb take here from Chronicle in the last few seconds of the round puts him one away from having that Viper's Pit online, but PRX do regain the lead.
Still, not the way you're going to want to end that round is PRX. Great
Hey,
start
what?
to a questionable finish. Beautiful timing on the waylay. Right as Doma was switching over to the knife too, couldn't even shoot back. Batman solid with the Bulldog. A little bit of frustration there from Crashies. Still have Steel Garden, still have Convergent Path. Crashies does get his ult.
Check your posture.
Coming into this round.
Launching thorns.
4-man stack on A here from PRX.
Surprisingly, no Outlaw. 3 players would be susceptible to this on the side of Fnatic. Jing just force the TP back out, give up the space here at long, getting Ping revealed.
Fnatic just continuing to march forward though. It's be difficult for PRX to read. Kind of anticipating that, a mid-clear or deep push might be the way they go, but they're just fully committing to this, and now you got Jing and Forsaken taking space, so they should get a pretty good read on this pretty quick. Alarm bot in window though.
Was considering the haunt there, but heard the drone coming through. Alarm bot has been spotted. Real way to smoke that one out, and Patman loses his head. The site now completely open here for the taking. Fnatic very quickly getting themselves now into a post plant. That Crashies out at long. Does have that Hunter Sphere online, and Chronicle locks off the access here from Link. He's going to be taking point, but Forsaken lands right in front of him. Doma down from Sewers, able to find something at the same time, and now it's going to have to be backpedaling, you would suspect here from PRX. Jing making plenty of noise. They will want that gun, and they will have it. Nice shots from Doma.
Just
looking
safe.
flawless here for Fnatic.
Yeah, they just keep slowly pressing forward towards A. PRX expecting them to peel back off of contact. They can get a little bit deeper into positions, maybe catch some Fnatic players off guard. But Fnatic just steady as she goes. And it works a treat. Really nice play call. Gonna get him 3 on the board here. Patman just walking into Kayak's crosshairs. A dash right into Crashies. Doma good for a couple.
This guy is so dumb. Patman, bro.
Whoa.
3 to 3. Just the pit
Okay, I can't.
previous rounds, so still do
Whoa.
have this Hunter's Fury. Doma
Just
building up with those 2
wow.
kills to try to get that lockdown available.
Calling Batman down.
Adjustments for
That's
PRX. The Vice util
Wow.
over on A now. Try to slow down this pressure that PRX hasn't been able to find answers for. TP out.
Yeah, TP jiggle peek there from something. Should have spotted at least 2.
But still, the way they're moving on the map just makes me think they're anticipating that there's going to be a rotate from Fnatic, and there's just not. They'd love to slow this down with this Vice util, see if they can force them over into the Bucky. Get some of that close-range weaponry over on the other side of the map, but I don't know if Fnatic's going to commit to that.
Storm will try to lead the way, and they do break it. The wall's still standing.
Might have been enough. Yeah, they're just...
Pumping the brakes, playing it quiet.
Is it a double pump? It seems to be. Kron and the spike so far forward. They're even going to throw the TP in towards A.
Recon out over the top. Hunter's Fury looking, hunting for a target. Divide does get hit. He gets taken down. He did pivot here from Crashies, but Kayak able to find Patman at the same time. So this A site completely broken open. I think it's got a Bucky, but nothing really else behind this. Saturate, they're trying to make a go of this in Chronicle at the moment. Tearing here in towards Savage. Saturate not going to connect, but Chronicle is able to find one Forsaken. Able to find himself a second kill. Gets traded out, and that leaves something now to his own devices in a 1v3. Just a Sheriff in hand. I trained up towards Heaven, but Doma gets the readjustment, and Fnatic get the lead back.
Yeah, they're just going to keep putting pressure A. Keep making making PaperX think that they're going somewhere else, and they're not. They're just committing to this. They know that they've got the better read on how to play this site. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a timeout from PaperX to talk about this, because you got to find ways to reestablish A control. You know, whether that be something with an operator getting ways to tee him up. You could take a little bit deeper control, but it is a weakness in this comp. You don't have a Sova for some of that deeper util. So things like that are going to make it tough for Patman to set up those duelists, try and gain that control that they so desperately need.
Critical timing here on the timeout as well. Same exact moment that we saw them call their first back over on Bind. You're one orb away from having 5 ultimates for the team. You're back into a bye. Start trying to whittle away at the economy that Fnatic has built up. See what the play call ends up looking like here for PRX off the back of this one.
Well, now I'm a little more okay if they want to play retake, just because of the ults they've got coming into the round. You do have Doma's ult one away, so that's going to be the real trick. You don't have any way to clear that naturally as PaperX without actually just shooting it. So that's the one kind of key piece to this puzzle, is where do you expect Fnatic to try to funnel that orb into Doma? And it looks like A. They're seemingly going to double down on this, put Jing and Patman over in sewers. Something, just a rifle, no op. Didn't have the money for it.
He is left completely bare. Across here for Jing, Kayak, quick little exit back over to the spawn. Jing does get to scale forward here. Take flight. I know that A lobby is under their control. The rest of the map, not really any info gained.
Looks like B now. It's going to be the setup site. This time, PaperX leaves it open. Poster gets the read quick. Wants to get that plat down as fast as possible.
He's out. This doesn't mean that Doma's not going to be able to have the lockdown unless he gets a kill. Lurk, however, coming through from Chronicle will be noted by the Vice wall.
Be right back.
Goes up here for a moment, but no, swings it. Just gets through so quickly that Forsaken can't register it. Just like that, it's a catastrophe as something is taken down from behind. The view's going to be held to half, but nothing more. And he's down Poster, draws down the Classic, and absolutely massacres them.
He is really on point with the play calling right now. That decision by Boaster, knowing that they committed so much to regain that A long control, they were going to have to leave something unaccounted for. I'm not talking about the player, I'm talking about space on the map. And it's just brilliant. And the good news for Forsaken is he hadn't committed that ult when he got killed, so it stays with him. Bad news is he got killed.
That's 2 ults committed there from PaperX into a loss. Now back looking for a Thrifty. Something with just a Classic.
PaperX is just trying to figure out what they can do to slow this down. Patman's going to try to go for a more aggressive forward position.
And Boaster knows if he can open up the sewers position, it's an easy lockdown. Prowler get cleared out, couple weapons ringing through, so Patman no other recourse but to back away. Drone at the same time, chasing forward. Something will be able to clear that, so they've identified 2 players on the site, but okay, never mind the lockdown. Patman just managed to find 2. Something's still going to be taken out, however. It's still living, breathing, but not for very long. Kayak bounce forward, shorty in hand, cuts him down to size. There's a 3K.
Spike planted.
Speaking, he's going to be on board the ace, and Chronicle is watching the weapons here from behind. He's no longer a factor, but Jing is to try to see if he can get any further damage dealt here.
Let's get Vendor.
Already. 3 players going to be cash capped here on the side of Fnatic. Hugs in the corner. Chronicle does get caught off guard. Gives him a window of opportunity to try to play this one through, perhaps, but seems like the call is just to save the weapon. Around the back, Kayak is there.
Oh.
Gets the readjustment and narrowly survives.
Oh, some decent damage done from PRX, but still, Fnatic. It's Kayak again, able to put up a tremendous multi-kill. Just break the round apart. These are huge kills though, especially that lockdown going out. Will be available obviously coming in the next round, but great play there, swapping over to the shorty. Yeah, but you gotta also respect the diligence by Fnatic to now be watching those flanks. Right after that pistol round, there is always somebody watching, especially if Doma's util goes down early. So they are really well drilled here. PRX is gonna have to dig deep.
We'll push forward, big reveal off the haunt as well gonna be found. Something, try to get deeper onto this line. Chronicle on around the corner, watching for this peak, ready for it, anticipating it.
Come on.
Shift a bit further forward. Something hits the flick. Nice one to be found, but now the assault here onto the seaside, getting ready to come through where Patman tries to hold the line. Kayak just breaking out of this one, gets the weapon drawn down a little bit faster, and Patman, he goes bye-bye. Devi will be able to clean this one back up, but
come on.
now all of a sudden, Fnatic backpedaling a bit.
No, no, no.
Tap the plan,
Something.
paranoia through. Something TP's away. Doma unable to find the catch. Convergent path's going to be invested here from Forsaken. Doma cannot win the fight versus Jing. Forsaken frantically hunting, looking for something here, but we'll be able to find one. Poster mid-jump. This can take it down and out. It all comes down to Crashies. Spotted out the recon, sent flying, fully blinded up, already defuse held to half. PRX, when you get the defuse coming through, they'll close the gap down the 2 rounds separating.
Yeah,
Yo, Felix, what's up?
Is a lifesaver for
Welcome to the watch
PRX
party.
again. These flicks that he's able to hit time and time again. Great clone to set up Devi there. Patman got the read on where the exit of the drift was going to be. Still couldn't win the fight because Kayak's just that good today.
What the?
I no longer know what's happening.
It's just
but
madness.
It seems like it's a good time over there.
Is it Halloween already? Am I? What? I thought it was September still.
We're a little ways away from that.
Okay.
Sure, it hasn't stopped the stores from stocking everything, but 2 more rounds we played out here in the half. Just a dimensional drift to speak of here from the side of PRX. Fnatic still not yet able to find a moment to utilize this lockdown.
Look at how aggressive Forsaken is. Those tethers leading the charge, showing him the way. Just about the timing there with Kron. They didn't see each other.
Forsaken finding the kill. Spike now dropping the floor. Devi here inside a garage, still able to find one. You got the counter swing there from Patman as well to clean up Kayak. Doma, however, fighting back. Himself too, but Forsaken is still here. Around the rear finds that kill. The swing out and Chronicle goes absolutely crazy. Spike to be retrieved. The map, it's just his playground now. He's got a pit available. He can just send this all the way over to the A side if he wants, and that's looking like it's exactly what he's going to try to do. Dimensional drift here for something, so we'll be able to get the spot out, you would suspect, but
yeah. Do you go
he hasn't
for
changed any weapons. He still just has this operator in hand. We expect there's going to be a shorty behind this, and there is, but he's been spotted, and Chronicle clutches up.
They tried to challenge him. They knew exactly where he was coming from, but Chronicle was just better.
One enemy remaining.
Jing not expecting Chronicle to step up there and take the fight. Just absolute madness.
Nice, Kron! That's what we want to see from you this game.
No doubt. No doubt about it.
Incredible performance to give Fnatic the lead, now potentially an 8-4 for them. Push out into mid, something just going to be with the clone. The turret gets cleared away.
After such a good start to that last round, Forsaken just unaccounted for in the back lines. They're going to commit everything to this A-hold.
Swaps. Eventual drift's going to be going through, but Kayak already able to find one. They've got him blind up into the corner, and Patman just does not stand a chance. Jing able to spray down for 2, but Kayak gets himself a 3rd ping reveal. Something going to be spotted, and immediately the call to retreat the back away is going to be sounded here from the side of Fnatic. All quiet on the C site front. Looks like Chronicle wants them to pivot into this.
Look at this Kayak, 16 and 8. He is unreal today.
Here, cutting through.
He's a big reason why Fnatic very much ahead, very much in it on Bind.
Fake teleport.
I does have the Steel Garden. Want to get the confirm here. Get something over.
Here's the flash. He's gonna push forward. Crashes is watching for this, so Steel Garden be damned.
Revealing area.
No chance to use it. No patience found. Something now. Needing to pull off his own little 3K clutch, but Fnatic won't let him do it. Kayak gets himself a 4-piece. 8-4. Way out in front here at the half. Fnatic looking alive and well on their map pick.
That Paper Rex looks rattled. This round right here, catching him off guard. They weren't ready for this timing. Right as the drift was going. Jing just tries to go for the big hero play. Patman's having a bad time.
A rough half here for the side of Paper Rex. They've been cleaning the pistol so far, and it feels like they really need another one to try to run this back. But for now, we'll send it down to Lou, standing by with a very special fan.
Et c'est dur de faire un choix entre PRX et Fnatic. It's so hard to make a choice between PRX and Fnatic, and Jack is the perfect example. So first of all, thank you for joining me. Jack, you have one eye on PRX, one eye on Fnatic, as we can see. But truly, who is your first love there?
It's hard to say. It's such a wonderful matchup here, but I do have the Fnatic bundle, so ready for you guys.
Rooting for EMEA, donc voilà, on a un œil sur PRX, un œil sur Fnatic, mais c'est qui vraiment ton coup de cœur? Côté Fnatic, j'ai bundle Fnatic en plus, donc on est côté EMEA sur celle-ci. And second question, we know that Fnatic are in a special situation right now with Alpha being sick and Doma stepping in, so do you have any words for both of them?
Well, Doma, you're killing it. Let's go. And well, Alphair, there's a lot of love for you here in the studio. I've seen a lot of signs. Thank you so much for all your work. Get well soon. Hope to see you in the finals.
Of course, we hope to see him very soon. Donc deuxième question, on sait qu'Alpha et Fnatic sont dans une situation un peu compliquée. Alpha est malade et c'est donc Doma qui le remplace aujourd'hui. Donc quels sont tes mots pour eux? Bah, tout simplement, Doma, tu gères de ouf sur scène. Et Alpha, tu nous manques. Il y a énormément de soutien pour lui dans l'arena. Et on espère qu'il se rétablira avant les finales. Thank you, Jack, for joining me. Thank you so much. And we're gonna see who between PRX and Fnatic take this second map. See you.
Well, at the moment, Paper Rex.
There go. Jack is not bad.
Deficit. As mentioned, 3-0 in pistols so far here in this series. It'd be off to the races if they're able to find this one. Otherwise, Fnatic may just be doing what we could have never really anticipated coming into today, given the circumstances. Could be pushing us to a third and final map of Lotus.
Absolutely, and that's just another fantastic map for Fnatic. Obviously, Paper Rex very good on it too, but now you're starting to feel like, you know, is Paper Rex just deflated today? Are they just losing their steam, their ability to keep up with this really great play calling that they're coming up against? I mean, Boaster is absolutely doing a good job of putting the right players in the right places.
I mean, they managed to have a 4-round advantage. They never got to use their lockdown even once.
Yeah, they didn't. Well, he died a few times, but they also didn't really need to.
Yeah. Well, they've been calling an excellent game so far. You get moments like that from Chronicle, from Kayak, who is still, again, leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else in the kill department.
And look at the difference between him and Something. 17-3.
It's a pretty brutal contrast, to say the least. Now, on the attack with this double duelist. See how they do fare. Very one-sided affair in the opening pistol here, but for now, it is very silent on the map.
Well, Paper Rex is just stacked for an A push. They're just holding. Meanwhile, Fnatic's like moving across the map going, well, where are they? What are they doing? Why haven't they hit us yet? This is Paper Rex. I was told there'd be fast play. I was told this was W Gaming.
Looks like Divine going to be clearing out this turret, maybe try to draw some attention back over towards the C side of the map, but ping reveal does connect on to Forsaken. No one else spotted by that recon. Now you get this mid-walk here, but Arc Rose does give them the early alert as Kayak is ready to slot himself up into window, and at the moment, Paper Rex, see how much credence they're lending to this potential position here.
This Nano is going to be a real problem. They do have some ability to get past it, of course, but...
Chronicle about the peak. Able to find it. spot on the one, but Chronicle on the counter swing with a frenzy in hand, able to find one, eats a little bit of damage, but now they're just looking to try to flood their way forward here onto the side. Something going to be taken down, but Forsaken able to find himself a second. Chronicle does get taken down. Poster marked dead. Jing just bouncing at him. Finds the right click kill. Shock dart. A little bit shallow, but Kayak wins the fight here on the flank. Now a pivot call is going to be made. But bouncing up into the window. Crashes, gets the spot out, turns around, finds Jing! And what is that shot? How has he done that?
I'm not sure I even saw the bullet leave the gun. This is outrageous. Whoa!
That is disgusting. Oh, man.
That's for you, baby.
And Crashy's borrowed that horseshoe from Victor.
I feel like he had that one coming after getting shot through the clone on Bind. The karma
swung back around.
Exactly.
First pistol win. Boaster unable to find any damage, but gets the spot out on plenty of players.
Nothing you can do on the dash in. Doma gets 2 for his troubles.
Last player standing.
This is 1 by 1 to the elation of this crowd. Kayak around the back. Casual little hip fire shot. Flawless round for Fnatic to hit double digits. A 6-round deficit for PRX.
And PRX is going to be kicking themselves for that rotate off of that pistol. Probably could have just tried to hold the line at C. Just felt the pressure. Felt like maybe they could do something tricky. This is just everybody ready for this B hit. And just spraying down. Easy does it for Fnatic in their anti-eco. Coming into this bonus, pretty healthy. Couple Bulldogs, couple Vandals, and a Stinger. PRX needs to get the ship righted or we're going over to Lotus.
Smoke going to be cycled forward here from Boaster, looking to dissuade. Still have this big cluster from PRX, so seeming like there's no doubt in their minds about where they want this spike to go. Chronicle, however, is their back plat. 3-player setup. It's Kayak forward here in mid. It's tucked away. Saturate going to be locked in. Paranoia to try to hold him at bay. Forsaken does not get clipped by that, but Boaster just swung out here. Just on the side of Garage. Keeps the star player alive. Batman now potentially pinned in. Has utilized the smoke to try to escape the cubby, but Fnatic looking fantastic to try to get themselves this bonus conversion.
Yeah, they threw so much util at that and couldn't find anything. Forsaken trying to dash in. Oh, something, it's a belter of a shot.
It's a good one, and that now has Fnatic sold on this being an A hit. Not too far off, though, as it is going to be the B site. Slow creep forward, have the alarm bot for that extra layer, but Chronicle getting the spot, but something getting the kill. Puts him now in
30 seconds left.
to a 4v3. Mike still in hand here for Devi. Something going to be taken down. It's Doma able to fight Jing, and just like that, it felt like they had every single advantage, every position. And it just slips through their fingers so very quickly.
I have the spike.
Batman, tap here on the plant, needs to commit sooner rather than later, and Doma just strafes his way forward here into the site, and he brings it to an end. Bonus converted. Fnatic 2 rounds away from sending us the distance.
They're just doing everything right. Forsaken looking the other way, saw Kron in the corner. Crashy's just standing there. I don't even know if he saw the pixel out of place.
Remaining.
What eyes from something, but the rest of the round is all Fnatic. It's going to be a timeout. They try to figure out what the heck is going on. Just PRX looks off today. Shooting's not sharp, the speed, the tempo, the confidence, all seemingly not here on Haven.
That's been messy. The final timeout call to try to run back 7 rounds. The deficit here at the moment, but need far more than that, 9 consecutive to avoid any kind of overtime situation. And you're going in with no money. So Thrifty to try to deny this map point away. Already given the build-up, even if you can get this, Fnatic, they're going to have money.
Yeah.
For quite some time.
Oh, yeah. At least few more rounds going forward. Could even go into an op in the next round if they want. So they've got tons of options, tons of flexibility.
Gotta go for the Outlaw now.
PaperX is forcing.
Probably feels like they have no other real recourse here. Still, though, 4 players vulnerable to this Outlaw.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Sheriff for Patman.
That last second change from Kayak.
He's going to be in position, ready to push down in towards Sewers. TP forward here from Jing. Slow creep up. Should certainly be dead, but no, looks like he spotted enough and does manage to back away. Kayak trying to scale. Kayak eats an immense amount of damage, down to 2 HP.
And they have to just commit to something quickly. Fnatic's been too good on the rotates to catch them off guard. A lot of util in front of Devi. Trying to figure out.
Don't want to try to hold the line here. Smoke going to be coming through, catches a glimpse, but catches a hell of a lot of damage. Just tries to stay quiet. That's 2 players now from Fnatic with 6 health between them.
Retrieving flag.
Devi held back here for the moment, but now to join in with the rest of the team. It's Patman. This time, just go ahead and stick to the plan. Avoids the shock dart on the follow-up. Only tiny bits of damage suffered so far. Can they hold this line? Chronicle, Boaster on the entry into Garage with something. Finds the first, but he's not ready for that second layer. Boaster finds the kill, the counter spray! Forsaken's gone, Patman's dead, and just like that! Seems to be their undoing once again. The push out cannot get that second. They cannot get Jack! Boaster finds 3, and PaperX find themselves in the bottom of the dumpster as Fnatic takes out the trash. Unbelievable that they can break this setup.
Just that quickly. Boaster so ready. Crashies gets the spot on the Forsaken on flat. And the crossfires that PaperX is trying to hold in a heartbeat are dismantled. And it's all because Boaster is right behind Chronicle and something doesn't read it. That creates that extra layer. Fnatic is just on point on this map. They can do no wrong. PaperX back to throwing everything they can at this round. Kayak still with the Outlaw, here we go.
So much tucking back, now scaling forward, gets the catch, Forsaken's dead. Finds it, dips away. A 4v5, now a 3v5 as something also falls. Chronicle blinded up, but gets a spot, gets Devi, goes up back, plots, and the shots are too damn crisp! A flawless finish, 13-4, Fnatic! They might not have Alpha here, but they have tenacity as they send us to Lotus.
That was absolutely brilliant, top to bottom. Everybody doing a great job for Fnatic. The calling, the playing, the shooting. That was a masterclass, and it has PaperX reeling.
They have to be absolutely shook. Back-to-back 300-plus ACS performances here from Kayak. The one to watch, the one to be worried about in PaperX. Now, need to try to see if they can close this out in map 3.
Oh! Yo, Alpha, that's for you, baby! Austin! That's my Alpha, baby! Sit down! That's my baby, bro! That's my baby, Austin, baby, Austin.
Game changers. It's about competition, pure happiness.
It's like a crazy experience. We're making history.
It means so much to us. It's good to be back.
I guess we know what I've been looking for 6 years.
The beauty of gaming is it doesn't matter who you are. And as long as I'm good enough,
Everybody's getting a 4K.
I can go as far as I want.
That's what I like to see, baby.
全世界都会知道我们的厉害。
Are your Valorant esports instincts next level?
This man is a big player in big games!
Prove it.
Put your game sense to the test with the all-new VCT real-time prediction game, Shot Call. It's a Twitch desktop extension available exclusively on official VCT broadcast channels. With Shot Call, you and your friends will be able to call your shots, score points, and earn rewards. Here's how to play. During the official champion streams on Twitch, open up the Shot Call overlay on screen to make real-time predictions by answering questions. Whether it's predicting a Forsaken clutch or correctly calling a site rotate before it even starts, you'll score points, climb a live leaderboard, and have the chance to win prizes. Play along seamlessly with Shot Call's built-in notifications, or open the extension in full to check your progress and see how other viewers are guessing. You can call the shots during Valorant Champions Paris starting on September 12th. Tune in, try it out, tell us what you think.
Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone, to Champions Paris, and we just saw Fnatic take Haven in commanding fashion, 13-4, squashing the Mosquito comp yet again. Golden Boy here alongside Kokuka as well as Mimi. We're down on the floor. We decided to be amongst the people as we discuss
Too many cool signs to ignore them.
Too many cool signs, but I mean, guys, holy moly. Let's start first with some big pop-off performances there. We're really hoping to see Chronicle after map 1, had a little bit of a slower game, came back in a big way in this Haven.
We heard Alex saying that, you know, they were worried that they were second-guessing themselves and they were making the same mistakes that PRX made in the past.
Yeah.
This is kind of the things that I do not want to see from them coming into this tournament, and probably costed them the map. They're going all together into Garage, they're having all those trade-ins, and Chronicle being so smart, and the way that he played that post for Phantom the Spike, using the ultimate, knowing that something is playing with the operator and fighting very well against it.
There's a lot of questions when you're playing without Alfier, one of the best players on this Fnatic squad. Who's going to step up and fill the gap? And it was so impressive to me how much Chronicle, and especially Kayak, who was started off having a rough tournament, came back into this one and had such incredible impact on this second map to keep Fnatic in it. And not just in it, but dominant on this Haven. They had such a great game plan, and they executed on it perfectly.
But I mean, we got to keep it $150, though. Everyone had a moment on Fnatic. That takes us to this pistol here, because, I mean, Mimi, we saw Crashies pull off some crazy shots to close that one out, but it was just a very clean way for Fnatic to be able to get that pistol.
Yeah, he ended up winning this one into what became kind of that little 1v1 clutch. But what really stuck with me was that bonus round as well, where I think you can see some of the issues with how PaperX plays this Waylay comp start to come to fruition. I don't really love how often Forsaken is actually the one who's trying to hard dive in and not just like use his util and refract out, but actually stick into the site. This is one of those rounds where he dies while trying to
think I really fell
and then
asleep for
PaperX ends up
the
flying a man down for the
last,
rest of the
that's
round.
why.
And because Fnatic saved guns through, they had an amazing buy to win the retake at the end as well.
And in most of those situations, we saw Fnatic getting that first kill and actually being very smart about it, because the map is started to going very, very well. And with the circumstances, I think it also got to the heads. We also saw it in the replays. Crash is dedicating the win. This one goes for you, Alpha, and whatnot. We can see that we may have the doubts at the beginning of the day, but especially when we speak about the individuals. Mimi, you were mentioning Kayak. What a field day
he's
is
on fire
having today. Definitely in so many rounds. It's just a Kayak moment.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely on fire. Feels like Kayak cannot be stopped, Mimi.
Yeah, this is a rookie player who's stepping up big time in this tournament. He's had such an amazing year with Fnatic and trying to end it on a bang, make up for losing the finals to them last time. But here comes the agent select.
All right, let's see what we end up getting here.
Let's run. The question, of course, is what is Doma going to be playing? And I'm seeing a Killjoy.
Yeah.
It is really interesting because this is pretty much the exact same competition
Vice?
that these teams were running in the Toronto final. Back then it was a 14-12. That's how PaperX closed out. Lifted their trophy, knocked Fnatic out.
Yeah, exactly. We saw PaperX also playing this against G2 the other day. I personally love the way that Devi is playing today. To me, especially starting on the defense, both on Bind and on the previous map as well, he had massive impact and was trying to really make this one close.
Lock it in, Crashies, you animal.
I mean, it's not happening.
He always does this. He wouldn't.
But I love how light Fnatic seems in all of this. They're focused. They're having fun. They are playing their game. They are not letting any of the unfortunate circumstances that led to coming in with it last second as it could be. Doma landing, what, 4 or 5 hours ago now to make this
5 hours
work.
now, definitely. But for Fnatic, as we are saying, the pressure is on them. The clear favorite for today is PaperX. But if they are to win this map, again, the best placement for them at any champion so far.
It would be such an incredible achievement for one of the greatest teams to come out. Hell, I would say the greatest team to come out of EMEA in history. And for PaperX, it would be a massive achievement for them as well. A road to back-to-back championship wins. Let's send it back over to your casters for the call. Boys, take it away.
Don't mind if we do. Here we go. A final map to determine who's making it into that upper final. Who will have to fight their way through the lower bracket. PaperX looking shook, but Fnatic looking absolutely excellent. The calling, the shooting from everyone today has just been so very on point. Can that continue as the pressure mounts and we go into this map 3? We're about to find out. One pistol so far for Fnatic. Let's see if they can double that up. They start off on the attack.
Motivation. is my key word for Fnatic right now. I was outside during the break, and I saw their huddle, and at the end, their chant, their cheer was 1, 2, 3, Alpha. That is what they're playing for. That is who they are playing for, and they are so engaged here. They want to get this win, and they want to give Alpha the time he needs to recover and come back and make that run to the Champions Finals.
Win this here. Get that break, get into the upper final.
Achilles.
Hopefully have Alpha rejoin the team. But for now, though, everyone from Fnatic getting ready to just pile in over towards this C site where it is just Devi. His util alone.
And they have so much util on the backside to cover if there is a lurk from PRX or a flank attempt. Devi just probably not going to have much choice but to try to buy as much time as he can. Dodges the paranoia. Has to just peel back.
Sends out both these thorns. Nothing otherwise really going to be committed here from the side of Fnatic either, so still do have plenty. The alarm bot now going to be triggered. Doma repositioning. Swoops in, manages to get within the site here to safety before the flood does arrive. Well, going to be expiring. Some shots exchanged, but something going to be taken down. Doma able to find the first, finds himself a second. He is continuing right where he left off. By now, dead. Chronicle able to find him. That leaves Jing and Patman to their own devices now. Just the aforementioned. He's not ready for that second re-wrap from the top of site. Fnatic find themselves another pistol.
They're just sharp. They are winning so many of these duels. And PRX just off the mark. Couple different players taking peeks into Doma, and he's still able to find two. Kron winning the individual duel against Devi on the backside. And that's basically round over.
He's out, he's out. Nice! Let's go!
See how much it means to him. All the expectations shifted back. It's been an incredible performance thus far. Job's still not over yet, but the first step has been taken. Chronicle with the Sheriff, so any more deaths than that, we'll see a bit of impact to the economy, but it's just a single Sheriff here in the hands of Patman.
Quick rotations, though, from PRX. Trying to get a little bit further ahead of the curve this time.
Swap the weapon, Kayak now with a Vandal in hand, but he loses it immediately as Devi has hit some very nice shots. Shuts down the Raze. Prowler, triple faces there. Poster loses his life. This weapon passed around now, the Marshal on the floor. Couple wall bank shots there. Just whittle away at Crashies. This would be a massive change in the momentum here for PRX as Patman manages to find another. Vandal might just be cursed here. The blind comes in. Doma goes down. Devi finds his second. It's all on Crashies. Trying to clutch it up, but they're just dancing around him. And somehow, some way, it's a MasterCard thrifty from PRX to tie it up 1-1.
Something gets on his feet. They've got to recover the morale. PRX on the stage coming into this map. We're slouched into their chairs. When they need some of that magic. PRX able to dig deep.
Devi and Patman doth deliver. Major change-up is now Fnatic going to be on the back foot. Couple Sheriffs of Frenzy there for Boaster.
Like
something out wide at Mound.
Like the quick adjustments as well. Clear the haunt from PRX in terms of being a lot faster to rotate to that C site than they were on the pistol. That paid huge dividends. Going to be a challenge here though. Forsaken all on his own.
Paranoia at the ready, but this is potentially a Vandal to be taken out of his hand, but Three Peaks finds a shot there on to Chronicle. Positions back behind the box, still going to be at risk down to 16 HP. Probably going to be cleared. Something on the peak, able to find Crashies. Kayak does finish the job there onto the enemy Omen, but it's looking like hope now to return Thrifty. Very much lost as Doma will just be sprayed out of position. PRX. So they pick up the pace here, find themselves in the lead.
A little bit of momentum, a little bit of steam. That Thrifty could be a difference maker in this series.
One enemy remaining.
There, right behind Forsaken as usual. A long-time duo. Able to get some serious damage done. Some great shots from Forsaken. taking down 2 on his way out. Huge, absolutely monumental that his mechanics are sharp. We've seen what Fnatic's bring into the game today. It is precision. So you're gonna have to match. Prowler to check the front of A, taken backed up in a tree, so Fnatic might start to lean a bit more here. They're gonna walk right underneath the haunt.
Cheeky peek spot here from Kayak.
You know maybe something's gonna want to get aggressive. They're scaling forward. Jing trying to do what he can. Odin rings out for Forsaken. Hasn't found much with it yet. Prowler also not going to connect. So they're still thinking C. They've just taken their time. It's so difficult to get a read onto them. How slow and methodical they are.
Tap at the door, the Prowler check. Knows that they have had Forsaken now displaced away. Just reloaded. Tucked back, dodges the paranoia. Poster gonna maybe cross here into the site with a snake bite. Wow. Perfectly placed there. Jing on the peak, able to find the enemy Omen, takes him down. Poster now on the floor. Kayak scaling forward. He's gonna try to catch him off guard, and he's gonna both get a drop. Looking for Patman, spots the foot, but Patman's still able to find the kill. Now just crashes once again. Spike planted here at backside.
Okay.
Try to take the fight forward. Riding to the top of the rope, swing in. Patman gets the spot, the drop down. Crashies somehow able to find the shot. They're onto something. Great aim from him, but cannot find the follow-up. PRX now 3-1.
That one felt like it was on a knife's edge. This double from Kayak, but something coming quickly through the link door. Devi, steady pair of hands at the end. Forsaken now, getting back into that championship form where he's up on his feet. It's going to be an early timeout from Fnatic. Got to prevent PRX from running away with a defender side on Lotus. You've got to do damage here on this attacker's half, but they know it. Man, oh man. Seemed like all of the stars were aligning. You asked the Magic 8-Ball, is Fnatic going to win today, even though they don't have Alpha? Feels like it came up, definitely maybe. PRX still has something to say. Still has thoughts about it. It looks like it's going to be kind of a scrappy bye for Fnatic coming into this round, one way or another. I like the step-ups you're seeing here from something, from Patman. Everybody getting involved for PRX. They need more of that. This is obviously a great map for both of these teams. Historically, 2 of the best to play it. Who's going to come out on top?
It's not over until it's over.
No, it is not.
The perseverance that we've seen from Fnatic, even at a deficit like this with the early timeout call, it's impossible to make an assumption that they're out of this one. Until somebody hits 13 and still an overtime concludes. I'm not going to call it for either side.
No, I'm not thinking either way. I've seen too much from both of these squads. When they're down and their ability to come back. Obviously, the 10-2 for Fnatic on Haven. That's going to be the most recent in memory.
Couple shots out. Sheriffs are in play. Stinger's also there. Forsaken needs a bit of damage, but is able to escape the lion's share of it.
Bring them down.
Fnatic has to feel comfortable about this. They've met 0 resistance at Rubble.
Oh, Patman does get that ping reveal, so has to back away. Otherwise, might have overstayed trying to get that wallbang shot in the Chronicle.
Chronicle hit critical though.
Still dishing out a fair amount of damage. Man, Chronicle getting lit up, but how are they going to cross through? And the Vice Util is here.
Drop down. It's going to be something, an immense amount of damage, but just narrowly is able to find that headshot on the Kayak. Drop the stopper available for him in the following round. Smoke now forward here into that B link position. Dissuading Boaster. As Paranoia goes across, Crash, he's caught by it. Tucks away over towards the orb. Doma looking for an opener. Gets a spot on the Jing. Bites in. Ends up losing his life. Tap the door. Crash, he's looking for a catch. Puts a bit more damage down on a Forsaken, but just cannot collect these kills. That Fnatic so desperately need. TP past Thorns, Jing on the peak, and will find one. Looks for the second, does, and manage to find it. But Wiggly maneuvers back to the blast packs to keep himself alive, and it's going to be a flawless confirmed for PRX.
That's what
That
I
is
like.
just classic Jing. Such quick reactions on what looked like an assured death. And he's able to wag the finger at the Grim Reaper and say, not just yet. We're gonna have a bunch of ults here for both sides, both showstoppers there. Big difference maker potentially. Crashy's already has the Nightfall, but you're one away from a Dimensional Drift, one away from a Nightfall of your own for PRX. So some pivotal rounds coming up here on this half.
Or passed over, Patman, ult online. 3 to try to utilize nearly 4 the Dimensional Drift. Fnatic nearly having a 4th of their own with Doma just 2 charges away from that lockdown.
Really like the quick reactions here from PRX towards C. Just playing that, you know, just relying on Forsaken to call in the reinforcements when necessary. Just lean on the other side of the map. Put a lot of trust in their captain. Patman there, thinking about a Prowler. Wants to play for his life, don't want to give up that Nightfall. They're going to group up for B, it looks like. Look at this stack.
Just now landing. Kayak the attempt on the entry, but Jing and Something slam the door in his face. Something gets the readjust. Doma gets taken down. 2-player advantage now here for the side of PRX. Crashies and Chronicle likely have to be considering the save. At least a check around the back here on the flank. Seems like they are just going to have to stagnate.
30 seconds left.
Wait out these last 30 seconds.
Nice.
Chronicle can find something.
Absolutely go hunting. That's PRX.
Gets a spot on the 1. Patman dead.
Player standing.
Almost lets him play this forward, but Something will be able to collect a 3rd of his own.
Not enough time for the plant. Looks like that may well be the end of the round. Forsaken just spamming away with the Odin, hoping he gets lucky.
Nothing to be found there. Crash, he's just going to tuck behind the box here at Mount. It's PRX continuing onward, now up to 5 here from the defending side.
Slipping away from Fnatic. It's a great idea. Something I can't remember I've seen from PRX is that off-angle position on B. 2 stacked there. Nice setup. Catches Fnatic completely off guard. Still though, tons of ults available, but it's a bit of a weaker buy. Guardian, Sheriff, Stinger.
There's enough behind this to make a go of it. You find an opening kill.
Absolutely. If you can get that showstopper to land.
Cover going. Lucky that he didn't pull it out in the previous round. Prowler not going to get the spot here on the Something. Just pushing forward. Gets an immense amount of damage on the Crashies, but cannot confirm the kill. Patman just taking down the turret here. It's a double stack setup from Fnatic, but he's not falling into the trap.
They lean B. They've got a showstopper they're going to have to contend with. Information towards A. No clear of that haunt. Fnatic, though, starting to look like C could be the landing zone. Something, though, wants to get a confirmation on what the heck's going on back here.
Spot on the 1, spot on the 3. Spike, however,
it's kind of
brought forward
misinformation.
onto the C side, yeah. Very much selling him the snake oil here. But he TP's back over. It seems like PRX have very much sussed this out, given that there's been no further scaling. That is not a clone.
Hello?
That is not a clone. That is not a clone! I don't even think he was trying to go for the fake. I think he just missed each other completely. And that is catastrophic as Jing comes flying in from downtown.
30 seconds left.
Detain on the 1, Devi stuck here in Waterfall, but no way for Chronicle to know, no way for him to chase forward. Spots out 1, but Patman just fades away. So they just deny him the opportunities. 10 seconds remaining, and Devi has the shot. An absolutely insane round as PRX continue on their win streak.
It stopped. It's oh my God, and it feels like the clone maybe clipped the wall, and you just think it's unbelievable. Unbelievable that worked. What in the world
And he
is
used
going
the
on?
showstopper as he died. He's lost the ultimate.
Oh no.
It's real!
Oh no.
Minor changes in the movement, just not registering.
Yep.
And off the back of that, a necessary timeout call here for Fnatic, their final one of this series. That is absolutely around where you need to steady the nerves, you need to get the players refocused in on this.
Oh. This is heartbreaking. Fnatic has played so well today. The PRX is digging deep. Fortune smiling a little bit upon them. Fnatic going to have to do it the rest of the way without any assistance from Milan and company. It's just unbelievable. There's still hope.
Still a chance the rally back needs to happen sooner rather than later. You still have 3 critical ultimates able to be used. Drain the tank here for PRX. They don't have any more to try to counteract. Get that pit down here for Chronicle. Should be in a very good post-plant scenario.
Outlaw for something, only one player. Not gonna die to one shot from that. That's Kron. He has the Viper's pit. Try to find a way to get him into sight. PRX wants to rumble. Fnatic not gonna play that game just yet. A little bit patient. Jing scraped up a touch.
Something so far forward with just this outlaw.
Look at this alarm bot. They're anticipating somebody trying to push space here. That's so deep.
Potential to try to TP pass it, but not sure if he was really want to commit a gate crash for that. Either way, remains set up here on this line, top of rock.
This might be a moment to bring out a Nightfall TP play. That combo available.
Oh. No chance. Forsaken just spraying away with the Odin, finding a timing. Something now getting posted back up. Finds the first, gets the second, gets out of dodge. Chronicle able to peel one back. Forsaken going to be struck down, but Kayak is down to 11 HP. Still a smile on his face. Here to try to feast. Chronicle with another nice shot. Needs 3 more of those. Batman hot on his heels. The damage there on the Jing. Pivot back around. Finds it, and then opens up this A-side. Chronicle. Is he doing it again? He's got the pit. And he most certainly should pull the trigger on this. There's no pain shell, just a boom bot to try to get him out of this one. He still has a snake bite as well for delay. Plant now coming in. PRX getting themselves here pretty quickly, but the pit now invested. This Chronicle looks to do the impossible.
He reads that.
Boombot avoided. Fire the push out of the smoke. Finds the fourth. Now looking for the ace, but Jing will just barely deny it away from him.
Let's go, guys.
Chronicle continues to be the monster under the bed here for PRX, but this time they get the flashlights out. They confirm that he's not there.
Oh, God. I was believing. I thought this was the ace clutch. Yeah, no, I know. That was exactly my reaction, too. I thought he had it. I thought he had it. Oh, no. Goodness. Such a pivotal moment. And you ask again of Chronicle to work miracles. The calls just aren't answered. Just so close. Pivot over to C here towards Mound. Devise util in place. Power to check close.
Spotted there. Nanoswarm try to clear out this potential util, but yeah, the Thorns.
Face your fear.
Nightfall now going to be going across. Forsaken just holding down M1 and crashes this time. The one that gets caught up. Paranoia is there on the kayak. And it's easy pickings for him. The wall falls down. So too does Doma. Chronicle though still continuing to try to fight back. Finds one. Still once again needs so much more. Chronicle into the 1v1, but gets timing. It gets so
Let's
close
go.
again. But it's heartbreak.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
Yo.
It's just devastating.
Last
He's so close so many times. This is outrageous. Gets pushed back into the mound and finds the quick 2 headshots, but as he goes for the util, wasn't ready for something to be that close. Oh my God.
Probably to check there at mound, back away. Seen here from the side of Fnatic.
You know, it just occurred to me, we haven't seen the operator.
Yeah.
Something just sticking with the rifles.
Got plenty of cash, so absolutely could have it.
Yeah.
Doma though, maybe the one has to try to open things up, but something taps the door. Divide finds 2. He gets crashes as well before getting traded out. Quick little exit, something comes back over towards the spawn.
Bring them down.
Crowley to check, gets the spot.
Should know they're deep. Kron challenging something again. He might get past. Something
absolutely should be advantage. Yeah, something has no idea. Easy pickings. Chronicle able to find that kill, and that's going to draw attention here from PRX back over towards his C site, but the spike still in Boaster's hands, but it looks like he's just going to be TPing in, joining in with his top fragger. Chronicle this time unable to pull off the heroics. Does end up falling to the wayside now. Showstopper is online for Jing. Has it at the ready. Kayak around the back, looking for the jump. He's able to find Forsaken. Suddenly they're into an opportunity. Jing gets the read, and he gets the cleanup. 3K4 and the defuse to come through. It's 9-1.
These rounds are oh so close, but it's always PRX.
Let's go.
Who's finding those little extra layers of success, and Fnatic just overthinks this just a bit. A nice read from Jing. They pretty much had everything else sussed out and realized that they could be tucked in. That TP, if they had just keep going A, I think that could have been a very different round. The what ifs for Fnatic, but 9 in a row for PRX. They have a bunch of ults to play with. The Drift, Steel Garden. Oh, crashes. Oh boy.
And able to back away. Doesn't need any damage here. He can get Kayak forward, get that orb at A. Showstopper will be online.
Play for retake here. To see Jing be pretty careful in his approach to stairs. Want to see him give up his life too much. He's going to hear those blast packs. Should be calling in. This is definitely A because of the retake util, the ults you have. Play it safe.
Taken forward into the smoke.
A bunch of damage.
And he has. Spot right there in front. Chronicle again. Doing wonders. Finds one. Showstopper now going to be drawn out. That holds him at bay here for now. Should buy enough time to recover the weaponry.
Good chance.
Steel Garden just going to be nullified. Kayak checks close behind the box. No one home to eat the damage, but Jing now forward here onto the site. Spam across towards the tree. Poster going to be taken down. Jing able to find one of the blast pack. They're still keeping up some crash. He's able to hold his own, but Patman swoops in. He's able to find the trade back. Shorty in that range, not going to find a damn thing, but Doma lives up to the name. Finds the headshot. Bye. Takes down Kayak, and now it's just down the Doma. The call up here to try to be the hero. Tap the defuse. Not committed to quite just yet. Now going for the stack, and Doma gets it done.
What?
A Red Bull clutch to find the second round here for Fnatic as they look for a 3-9 half.
A nice round here for Doma.
What?
Fresh off the plane. And able to put up a nice moment for himself. He's had some today. His first appearance in Champions since 2021. Just a misread there by PRX. Not sure if they thought he had rotated around the other way. That was the player who took down Forsaken in that exact position. Push up forward, op in hand.
Something. He is just fearlessly scaling forward. There's so many targets. Where is he going? Great on Fnatic, great on Kayak. It just seems like maybe the previous clutch. Getting the adrenaline pumping here for the rest of the players. 2 critical kills found, and that is an ult removed. Jing.
No. Jing.
Able to find the first. Shutting this door here on the entry power, and I believe a gun barrel might have been spotted out.
Look at Crashies. He's out in Narnia.
Swooping all the way through Waterfall. Warning ping actually does come down here from PRX. Divine is going to be sat here. dead. Chronicle backstab, Patman able to find the jump. Now a 2v3. Fnatic in fantastic position to try to close out this third round win. Here's the noise. Boaster has the operator. Jing swings right into it. Great kill to be found. Paranoia going to be dodged, but Boaster able to tuck into the corner. Recalls down and finds both shots. A hope here, as Chronicle said. Let's get this final round and try to run it back. And they have done just that.
Still hope. Still hope for Fnatic, but it is dire, to say the least.
Found the opening pistol. Needed here in the second half. We'll see you guys on the other side of the break.
TP out, nice.
Okay, victory is doable.
Oh. Actually, guys, I should be muting the audio for the stream. Actually,
Second half, Fnatic recovering as much as they possibly could from that attacker's side, find themselves in a 6-round deficit. Able to close out the opening pistol, as I mentioned before. They certainly need to do that again, otherwise PRX going to be up to double digits.
So many moments that were almost for Fnatic there. But let's take a look at the Coinbase Econ report. Pretty good for the duelists for PRX.
0.1 separation between the two of them.
They were just feeling it there. Jing in particular back on the raise and really came alive. 16-7, but something just edging him out in the econ standings, doing so much damage there to Kayak and Crashies. Didn't even touch Boaster.
The one time that he buys an operator, he does the weirdest thing in the world. Par for the course, I suppose, but
yeah,
it's something, a big glow up compared to what we were seeing from him in the previous map there. Wasn't able to find really any impact or value on Haven. Fnatic, though, all things considered, still looking to be in pretty high hopes, despite the circumstances. Let's see, though, if they can do what Chronicle, what the coaches said, make a 9-3 doable, get this run back, and get themselves into the upper final. For the fans here at the arena, for Alfier.
Or is it going to be PRX on their way forward again to another top 3 finish at least? They can close this out. So many times they have been in those positions, and they were finally able to get over the hurdle at Toronto. A lot of work to be done here in this half, it feels like, with how incredible and explosive Fnatic can be. Tap of the door. Nano in front. Turret confirms.
Third getting a good amount of value. Has Forsaken down low. Spot out there onto something. Makes a little bit of damage there in exchange, but it'll be that paint shell's coming through, interrupting the plant. So PRX getting rerouted here for the moment. Forsaken just fishing through that smoke. But at the same time, barely disconnected away from the rest of the team. Just get a double push forward. Forsaken putting his life on the line once again, so Jing can collect. Kayak now at risk, not reading this. And Debai is able to put him down with relative ease. 2-player advantage now as Boaster going to be taken down. Chronicle will try to fight back, but barrel stuff here from Jing. It gets some damage, but it does not get the kills. Absolutely an opportunity here for Fnatic now. Dawn gets cleared, and Jing, or Debai rather, cannot make it happen. Chronicle, last one standing, will get Fnatic the round that they so desperately needed. 3-3 on pistols. The run back has begun.
What a comeback here. Looked like when Debai created that extra angle, but a lot of damage already done in the early part of that round. PRX gambles to try to catch Fnatic off guard, and it just doesn't quite work. And it got loud in here after that pistol. Chronicle is fired up, man. My word.
Can they avoid catastrophe here in the follow-up?
Tear them down.
Did see the eco, the Thrifty coming through from PRX. As long as Fnatic can circumnavigate that, they're going to be off to the races.
PRX leaving the spike behind and spreading the map a bit here on this eco. Want to get Jing fast track to those showstoppers as usual. They're putting some pressure. A bunch of different areas. Using some of his Vice util, clear the turret. The Vice util over on A. It's going to allow Divide to scale forward a bit. A danger ping near Crashies. It's a fallback for Fnatic. They probably suspect that this might be a B hit.
They just want to rotate him around the stairs. Take the safest path available. Smoke forward. It's just going to be some blind spray here for a connection.
PRX finds the timing. Doors open. Another orb in Jing's hands.
Now an exploration in towards B. As one goes through, does get cleared. Oh, instant headshots found the kayak. So fast to reply from upper. Cleans up 3. Divide fighting back for a little bit more. Some damage going to be found here on a Fnatic's eco, but ultimately still find themselves in a very good spot.
30
Divide at
seconds
65.
left.
Chronicle here, ready to counter swing at main. Back around the corners. Parker is going to be set up, but Doma's there for the finisher. Phantom to be carried over. Fnatic now 4 rounds away from tying it up.
Decent start. Hot shots from the kayak again. Almost found the head onto Forsaken there for the 4K. He is just a hair off. Hits the shoulder, it looks like.
I got one piece of banana and look at me, bro.
Eat more banana.
Yeah, there you go. He's on top of it.
Yeah. Man's Potassium Gaming.
Got a Potassium Max here. Need all the energy you can get.
Jing up and over the top. See a bit of damage. They're down to 72.
Already an Odin.
Transit.
Yeah, already an Odin for Boaster. Now it's revealed. PRX. Just checking. Thinking B, it looks like. There's so much presence from Fnatic, and what a shot from Kayak.
Sound over from the door, something struck down. PRX want to play anti-bonus, they're going to have to do it at a 4v5.
Yeah, and that Outlaw is scary. Everybody but Devi gets one-tapped by it. Gonna test Doma. See if they can rattle his cage a bit. Early with the util though. Bot in front as well. TP forward. Oh, taken, chunked up a little.
Strafing over the Nano Swarm. Good amount of damage without Spike brought into position, going for the plant. Fnatic getting the forces clustered together, ready to go on the retake. Still have a paint shell, still have that paranoia, the bite. Plenty of tools to try to flush people out into the open. To isolate and conquer. Batman down to 1. The chip damage here from Fnatic has just been astounding. So yeah, no escape from that one. Jing even. Tag down lower.
Come on.
Fill the regen shield, but as he swings out, he is met with death. Divine now. Only one standing. Would have to be an ace clutch, and he cannot find the second. Fnatic. They convert the bonus. They are 3 rounds away from tying this up.
They're so on point right now. The post-plant positioning here for PRX leaves me scratching my head a bit because it's planted for Mound. And they all just stick on site. Not sure if that's an attempt at a kind of misdirection play where they're trying to catch him off guard, but you know, Fnatic happy to commit their util onto site anyway, just in case to clear. They're taking so much damage. The Odin spray. It's an early timeout.
First one called here for PRX on Lotus. First time the Fnatic have really been able to get in tune here with their coaching staff, having sent their final timeout back after round 7.
This is one of those moments where you got to wonder how much Mini's going to be able to be a difference maker here, to understand the tendencies of Boaster, be able to give some insight for PRX, to find ways to deal with that. Definitely Fnatic is still very much in this. Going to be sitting on a showstopper. It's going to be a bit of an awkward buy for PRX.
Might not be much of a buy at all.
Yep. Sheriffs, maybe.
Let's see what they opt to go for. A couple players, around 3,500. Timeout call now expired. Players left to their own devices. Seems like we will see some investment here, perhaps just a hero rifle. Purchased by Forsaken, handed to Jing.
They're trying to save for an op again for something. He's holding just the classic. And they did this on Haven. Goes for the frenzy. Half armor. Getting close to Jing ult. Batman a couple away from his.
Jing could just go in for this orb, but looks like he's just going to leave it, maybe for Divide, try to get that steel guard. Look at the damage. What shots from Doma. Jing down to 10, and already Fnatic, they're flooding forward. They're getting in the position to have a very fast retake potential.
Fake teleport.
Pushing forward with the frenzy in hand, trying to see if he can spot anything around Waterfall. He cannot. Shell goes through, something spammed out. Doma able to find it, looks for another Divide, does manage to put the Phantom use for one, but now it's left on the floor as Chronicle collects two. Patman down low. Jing able to find one with the classic, but has to fade away. There's just no health remaining on these players from PRX. Cheeky enough little go of it here perhaps, but Kayak will find the second for the finisher. Diffuses in, and the timeout not going to lead to a thrifty.
Not quite. Love to see this opening shot that Doma landed onto Jing, but didn't seem like we caught it. Trying to recover the gun is Forsaken. Got that one Phantom coming into the round. These reactions from Fnatic, these retakes, immaculate. They are so on point again after a brutal first half.
And now it's into the buy. Fnatic, if they can close this one out, they're going to be tying things up. Barring another thrifty going through here for PRX, because right now, economy in the dumps. Fnatic's got several players very healthy on theirs.
Opt for Kayak. Showstoppers for both raises. This is Pacey.
Hit not being committed quite just yet, but op shot ends up going a little bit wide. Does that make them think twice about going onto the site? The answer is no. Seems like they still want to try to push forward here as the paint shells do get exchanged. Eight crash is going to be faked. Paranoia goes through. Jing barreling forward. Has the judge. Two more pumps to the right side. Doma stays alive. 30 HP. Able to find the kill. Gets the trade. Showstoppers now a non-factor for either team. Nightfall's available. Boaster going around the back. And TP past this wall. Does he just trip it? Looks like he is just going to go ahead. Push past this one as the Nightfall goes across. And he might just find a timing. Something. Turning his sights away as Chronicle is able to find Forsaken up and over the top poster. Guns him down. Divine Patman now to try to hold the line. The push forward. It's right out. Doma. Denver crashes in Chronicle. They get it done. Fnatic cannot be stopped.
That is 7 in a row. Going back to the end of the first half. Jing here. Not able to get those shots to go. Usually so reliable with that judge. What a snap from Boaster. Something was trying to be diligent about it. Gets outdone. And PRX committed everything to that round.
Dead on the floor.
Unbelievable. They could not get it to go. Guess you still have the Nightfall and the Showstopper, but
if you think that's bad, wait till we see Alex's camp. It's going to be that final timeout call here for PRX. Pressure absolutely mounting here. Fnatic have absolutely flipped the script in this half.
They're just on a mission. PRX threw a haymaker with all of their weight in that first half. And you would think normally that PRX running 9 on their defender side on Lotus, that's good enough, but Fnatic just as good on their defender side, if not better. And they're showing you why. And they're still gonna have that up. Stingers, Sheriffs, maybe. Yeah, Sheriffs and just a classic, okay, a Sheriff for something. Even though that op really not able to find value, it's the rest of the round. Maybe if Jing take down Doma in the back with the judge, but it's not going to work out.
But now it's going to be a consistent worry. Doma himself, one away from having another lockdown available. Forced away from Mount here for the time being, as Orb will be taken by something to try to get that dimensional drift up and running, but still is going to be 2 charges away. Those are letting them know. Still very much do have that Odin in play here.
It's going to be tough, so to be precise, this execute. Smoke off door. Keep Crashies pinned in there as best as they can.
Noise has been made, and Boaster already getting himself into a much more disconnected position.
Spraying at the footsteps, but that's just a clone. Fnatic happy to give up space.
Chronicle just through the smoke, I believe, able to find Jing. The showstopper again, not going to be coming through here in this round. Not for PRX. Something still could do though for Fnatic, but something whipping the shots, unable to find the kill. Chronicle able to fade away. Player advantage, and look at where Devi is at. He's so far off. Spike is planted. Will send out the ultimate here, but it doesn't catch on to everybody. If he continues to make noise, this could be bad, but gets some shots in, but cannot confirm the kill. Chronicle at this distance barely even takes any damage. Let him recover the showstopper now. Here from Kayak. Devi able to find one.
Ooh.
Rocket goes out, Forsaken goes down. Now it's just Devi. They know exactly where he's at, and the plant is not for him. The operator will sing out as Fnatic tie this up at 9-9.
They're just so ready to deal with these setups that PRX is bringing. These retakes, time and time again, are brilliant. Fast pace from Doma, getting a big 2K in there. Had to commit the showstopper, and yeah, Alex's mom frustrated, and the son matching. This one feels like it may be the decider for this match.
It absolutely could be. 2 ults apiece. Again, that dimensional drift nearly there for something. Operator still going to be posted up here on this C site. Ult obtained, double push up in towards B main, but no real peaks coming through.
These ults have got to go for PRX. Still, you have the lockdown in the pit for Fnatic. They didn't commit the pit early. Again, seems like the idea is retake. Quick TP forward, looking for info.
Not sure if he spotted out the Killjoy. We'll see Boaster on the retreat, but he's running out of time. He has to make his exit here while it's still safe. Lockdown, however, we come through at stairs to just go ahead and reopen this site and funnel everybody back over towards tree. He's playing off site for now, but as he's going through, does get a grab, and Boaster goes up and over the top. Prowler, the scout, and something flushed out. Does get taken down. HL's now going to be lobbed in. Devi doesn't win that fight! Boaster just dropping down off the top, able to find him. So he finds the timing, cleans him up, and has to make an exit, and he's going to be detained! Crash is just rotating over, going for the defuse, holding it, but I don't think he knows where Forsaken is at! But Crashes absolutely annihilates him! How has he won that? It's unbelievable!
That can't be real! Forsaken has him dead to rights! How does he turn off of this in time? Unbelievable! 15 HP! The spray just a little bit off. And it's miracles for Fnatic.
Crashies has delivered so many. The fadeaway shot on Haven, and now this. It's astounding, and it's backbreaking for PRX. Fnatic firmly in control. There is no doubt about it.
That was everything in the kitchen sink for PRX. All of the ults they had, all the big ones, gone. Sent into the wind. Zagan has to TP away. Oh, he's in trouble.
Barely able to get out.
Quick pivot B.
Jang just trying to go bounding for the Kayak. Swiftly dispatches, cuts him down in midair. And everything that PRX tried to throw at Fnatic just gets swatted away. Something needing to hold this. given an opportunity to potentially get out of this spot. Rotations, however, already going to be coming through in Poster. Just rips Forsaken down low, finishes the job now. Scratches in around the back, gets a jump to buy, dead on the floor. Batman in something to try to see if they can make anything happen. It's a nice shot on the kayak. There's so much more work that needs to be done. Crashies backing away from the angle.
30 seconds left.
As the spike plant comes through.
This is going to be outrageous.
Double face. He cannot find either. Patman here in the 1v4. See the jump peek, and there's the spray. Poster strikes him down, and Fnatic are 2 rounds away from punching their ticket into the upper final, going further than they ever have at a Champions event.
Just the resiliency here from Fnatic. Everybody's on point. Poster doing work with the Odin. Crashy's hitting shots. Feels like everything he looks at is the size of a beach ball with that crosshair. Chronicle is a monster. 27-13. And this is looking dire. You have the Nightfall. You have Chronicle's ult. So many tools to work with again.
Might have Forsaken hit the rights here, but gonna split away. Clear from Chronicle, keeping the off disguised. Change up with Kayak, but it seems like no one gonna fall into the net here for PRX, at least not yet.
Unbelievable scenes. There's everybody looking at this. Forsaken, hello?
Sprays the smoke, finds Kayak. Up now, on the floor. Critical kill for Fnatic. Still been excellent even when having these deficits.
What they want to do. This is a C or B hit. Doma and his util mostly propped up on C. Just the turret at B to check. Kron nearby in link. He's been the danger man. Looks like it's going to be B.
The push forward. I think this time not going to get cut down in midair. Nightfall goes across. Makes on the multiple players, and Chronicle just disrespects, pushes forward, finds himself a second, and Poster gets something!
30 seconds left.
Every early advantage has meant absolutely nothing!
Trying to buy time here. Get Patman in position to have the plant. He will get the Nightfall off of that. Buy one away from a Steel Garden. Still possibilities for PRX.
10 seconds left.
But it's going to have to be a miracle. It's going to have to be.
Deep in the open, Poster cancels it, snaps back to be over towards the top rope. Spot on the one, spot on the multiple. Patman backs away. Nightfall does connect. Do they read Poster's position? Devi wary about it. For the moment, turns away. Poster working his way over towards drop. Spot on the Doma, straightforward. Chronicle gonna be taken down. Poster, however, is here, and Devi just can't register fast enough. A 3K from the captain, and match point for Fnatic.
They haven't dropped a round. And they are just smothering PRX time and time again.
11 in a row across the half. Fnatic are looking immaculate, indomitable, indestructible.
The spirit of Alpha is here with them for sure.
PRX now need 3 in a row just to get this into OT. Still a pit available here for Chronicle. Has not felt the need to even try to use it. For PRX, it's just a Steel Garden.
Flirting with things as Poster.
Some girl spotted something.
Come on.
Trying to find a timing! But everything that can go wrong has! Divide finding 2! But Chronicle, Poster, finding even more! It is just Patman left now! As Poster sets it up, and Chronicle hits the slam dunk! Fnatic have gone further than they've ever been before in Champions! They're going to the upper final as they send
GG guys.
down to the lowers.
Where were you? Where were you when Fnatic came through? Unreal. What a gutsy performance here today. Pushed to the limit. It looked like there was no hope. And again, the miracles are there. They did it to DRX, they did it to Pacific once, and now they've done it again to PRX.
Scenes the likes of which we have never witnessed on a stage like this. Fnatic playing their day of the hearts out, playing one of the wildest series that we have seen, and pulling off the theft of the century.
And Doma.
From 3-9 to 13-9, locking PRX out of every single round on their attacker side. That was flawless, that was perfection, that was absolute goddamn cinema. And if Fnatic are gonna continue to do that, good luck everyone else.
No, it's over if they keep doing that. And just gotta give a shout out to Doma. What a gutsy performance coming in here today. Yeah, he's not lighting up the scoreboard, but he did his job and he did it well.
Absolutely. Some clutch moments from him as well.
Yes.
But just being maneuvered, being put in place, and doing his damn job. 5 hours since this man flew in, and now he has helped get one of the greatest teams of all time into their highest placement ever. Let's go ahead and hear from him as we send it down for the Verizon.
Et avec un sub de grande qualité, Fnatic se qualifie pour le top 3 des Champions Paris. I think, Doma, we can give you a new title. Let's face the camera together. The best sub here in Paris. First of all, congratulations. I think everyone agrees on this. We're so happy to have you. I wouldn't expect it to be so fast, but it's great to have you back. So how did all of this happen? You know, Fnatic reaching out, you flying overnight. Did you learn the 500 pages of Fnatic Stratbook in a night? Tell us about it.
I mean, I got called up yesterday at 9 p.m. I was in my bed just chilling. Looked at flights, saw one at 9 a.m. And yeah, got approval from my org and went here.
So you arrived this morning?
I arrived at 11 a.m. I woke up at 5.
Oh, and you bring up such a game. Ok, donc première question, quand est-ce que tu es arrivé? Comment est-ce que tu as géré tout ça? Fnatic m'a appelé hier à 9h du soir, j'ai essayé de regarder les vols. Je suis arrivé ce matin du coup à 11h, je me suis levé à 5h du matin pour aller chercher la victoire. And you know, we of course remember you from Fnatic 2021. You've played with both, you've been with Fnatic 4 years ago. So how does it feel being back also with those new players? Tell us about it.
I mean, it feels amazing playing with these great players. We did a good comeback on Lotus. Yeah, it just feels really good, like in the old days.
Yeah, just like in the old days, and I'm sure you can even do better than the old days. Donc, deuxième question, on connaît Doma, il était avec Fnatic en 2021, il a déjà joué avec Booster, donc qu'est-ce que ça fait d'être de retour? Eh ben, c'est un feeling incroyable, comme à l'ancienne. On a fait un comeback de fou sur Lotus et c'est un feeling insane. And last but not least, I think you made Alpha Year very, very proud today because you qualified Fnatic for top 3 at the big arena. So, do you have any words for him? Anything you want to tell him?
I mean, Alpha's my good friend. I did this for him. I tried my best. And yeah, Alpha enjoyed the semis and go win the whole thing.
Beautiful words from you, encouraging words. Doma, donc des petits mots peut-être pour Alphager qui doit être super fier de toi. Et bah ouais, je l'ai fait pour toi, c'est mon pote. Et va gagner le trophée en fait, puisque vous êtes qualifié au top 3. Thank you so much, Doma, for joining me. Congratulations again for the victory. And whether you will be playing or not, it was such a pleasure to have you back at Champs stage. And we're gonna see in a few minutes the America's Derby. Stay with us.
Holy smoke.
Oh.
No! Come on! What are you doing? What are you doing? No! Come on!
What the heck? Alright guys, that's it. Alright YouTube, alright that's it already, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed. But PRX fans, I hope you guys. I know you guys are upset as me, but let's see whether they can make it into the upper finals from the lower bracket. Let's just see. All right, guys. All right, YouTube. That would be it. So yeah, I see you guys next video or next match when they have a next match. All right. All right then. See you YouTube. Bye bye.